Hello, hello, friends.
Hi, ladies.
How
How are
is
ya?
everyone?
Looks like we have a crowd today. Everybody loves this.
Yay!
Tell us what to do, huh?
I am so excited. I know. Everybody shows up when they get to tell us what to do. I love that.
It's
Hey,
to boss us
Margie.
around.
Hi,
Yeah.
Gigi.
Hi, Julie. Hi,
Margie,
Debbie.
crocheting and screwed up, so I had to quit for stupid ball was not center start friendly. Oh, I hate when that happens.
Hi,
What?
Christy and Amanda and
Did you cut off
Lucy.
a piece of your finger while fussy cutting? Oh my.
What? Oh my
Oh,
God.
hi, Debbie. Hey, Christy. Hey,
And
Julie. Oh, my goodness. Julie's tired. We need to slap John around a little bit.
Candy and Tabitha. Hi,
Um,
Tabitha.
Getting down here. Let's see. Because, hey, Suze. Hey, Candy. Hey, Tabitha. Okay, can I just say, oh my gosh, did you guys see the post about Stamperia? Oh,
I did. Yes.
if you didn't, when this is done, hey, Glennis, jello to you too. When this is done, go into the group. I wrote a post because Stamperia is just about to release 3 new collections. One is a Lady Vagabond, one is an Alchemy, and one is Klimt.
Which I love.
Mm-hmm. A
Love.
whole collection is on his art.
Okay,
And
and raise your hand if you got through the video loop today.
oh, I haven't yet. I
It
haven't yet. I'm
was,
going to do it when I can sit and do it calmly
oh
without,
yeah,
I got to adjust this just a
ain't
bit
nothing
here.
calm about it. It was so exciting. There were so many different and wonderful projects, great ideas, no two alike. It was
Mhm.
just fabulous.
Yeah, that's what's fun about it is seeing
Yeah,
everybody's different take on it.
right. It was
Yeah.
amazing. I was
Um,
really, truly
Somebody
impressed.
just asked, what about Stamperia? I did put a post in the group on about Stamperia that they're releasing these 3 new lines. And the only reason I'm bringing it up is because the first 3 comments in there, I attached 3 links. Don't watch them now, please. Watch them afterwards. But they're very short. They're only, I don't know, maybe 3. One of them might be 5 minutes, but the others I think are only 3 minutes long. But they show you what the line looks like. And hold out till the end because at the end of each of those little clips, it's not a clip, little films, short films, at the end, they show you exactly what's going to be available in every line, like 12 by 12, whether it comes in 8 by 8, 6 by 6, all the accessories and things that come with it. So they show you it all. I don't normally do this, but I am going to do pre-orders for these 3 lines. And I just got an email, which is what drew this to my attention, that I have to have my order in like immediately if I want to be one of the first sent out. And they're starting sending them out at the beginning of November. So I'd like them for us before everybody else gets them. So I'm going to get that order in pretty darn quickly. If you want to take a look at those, if you know what you want, shoot me a private message, not an email, please, a private message. I'll get it faster and it'll be easier to keep track of them all. And so I will know how many of what things to order. Um, yeah, they look really, really cool. And then they should ship out. Oh no, you did not. No, you did not.
Oh, craft.
Last time we missed that first round of shipping, and some of them they were already back ordered on. That's why I want to get in quickly. They're amazing. Did you guys all hear that, Craft-a-Lanch?
We did. We did hear that, actually.
Oh, it was one thing. It was one thing. It was one plastic container that had stacked, or not stacked, well, I guess they're stacked. They're lined up in it, all nice and orderly. All the different little plastic containers of eyelets and brads and metals and yeah. So it's not a mess all over the floor. It's just those containers I have to pick up, but
Goodness.
it's right next to me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So we actually have piles of stuff right next to us because we're cleaning up our desks and we've got leftovers from the projects from the videos. So
we can't start for a minute until I get this out.
Okay. So we're
Because
thinking,
it fell at my feet.
so who was first in today? So we can start our game. And what we're going to do today is we'll start with 3 items and then we'll go to 4. And we will have the very first person in is going to pick.
Are we going to go to 4 or are we just going to do 3 on every single one of them?
Oh, let's do 3 on every single one of them tonight.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So we were going to let the first 3 people in choose those 3 items.
And then pick the next. They each pick one person for the next. Yeah.
And they each get to designate who gets to choose on the next item.
Yeah, and let's mix it up tonight, ladies.
So,
yeah.
Ladies, there's really 2 approaches to this. You can either listen to what whoever before you chose and pick something that you think will go nicely with it so that we can make something really nice. Or you can pick something that you think, this might be hard to put with that, to try to stump us and
like
see
last
what we
time.
So it's like whichever direction. If you're just trying to stump us, and
Margie will
make it difficult, we're up for the challenge. If you want us to, you say, oh, this would go really nicely with that. Let's see what they do with it. So think.
Or try not to kill us, though.
What'd you say?
Try not to kill us, though.
Yeah. Who is it? Margie and Gigi, and who's the third person in?
I was gonna go look here. Let me scroll up. My heat tool's in the way. I'm not getting it to move. There we go. So it was Margie and Gigi and Debbie, it looks like. Yay!
Margie, Gigi, and Debbie. So Margie goes first.
All right. Julie was on it. She knew who the third person was. Okay, so
yes, I'm waiting for my turn. Hurry up. Go.
I am actually going to get a piece of paper here so I can write these down for us.
That's probably a good idea. I usually do that.
Yes, yes.
You can choose a color. You can choose any kind of paper or what am I trying to say? Any element, any embellishment,
a tool,
any kind of anything that we might use.
Yes.
Anything that.
Think about what's in your own craft space, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if one of us doesn't have it, and try not to repeat like maybe what we just did last week or something, so we have new things to work with.
So Margie, are you saying you want rice paper?
Oh.
Well, I'm not seeing.
Okay. Margie's going first. Once Margie says, then Gigi go, and once Gigi writes hers, then Debbie can go.
Yes.
So we're waiting on Margie.
Oh, Margie says rice paper. Oh, that's a nice thing. I haven't really used any of the Stamperia rice papers yet, so.
But you do have a couple, right, that I sent you?
Oh yeah, I bought some, and then you sent me some, and okay. So the first game, we've got rice paper.
Okay.
And if you guys want to at home, you can do this project with us. That
was the other thing.
Yeah,
it's more fun if you take the challenge and play along. Glennis, are you playing along? She usually does.
How about
taking the challenge with us tonight? I mean, it's easier than the polar bear plunge.
Does this with us tonight. Tag Glennis when you post photos in the group this week, and there might be something special in it for you. How's that? I will provide something
either there
special.
is or there isn't.
Yeah. Or there isn't. No, I will have a prize for someone, and I don't know how I'll choose that prize until it's time. But post and tag Glennis. Is that okay, Glennis?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And right. So write the things down if you plan on doing it, and you don't have to do it tonight with us. You could do it, throughout the week. But let's say until the end of this week. How's that?
Friday, because then it's before the next Saturday. Saturday
Night Live.
Does that work?
Yeah, let's do that. That would be fun. Okay, so
fun.
Gigi, are you still here? Gigi?
Okay, Margie said rice paper.
Uh-huh.
Gigi, what would you like to choose, Gigi?
Let's let Debbie pick while we're waiting on Gigi.
Well, it's supposed to go in order, so if Gigi's here, she's supposed to go next.
Right. She hasn't responded yet, though.
She's had a lot going on today.
Yeah.
Hey, Sandy.
Hey. Not hearing from her.
Shoot her a quick message and see if she's still here. Maybe she's just thinking. That's possible.
Debbie. How about let's get Debbie's in because she was the third person in, and we're going to be asking her in a minute anyway. And then we can start thinking about what we're going to make.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Debbie's thinking. Sandra Lou is here.
She could be fixing her finger. Oh, that's right. She cut herself, didn't she?
She cut her finger, fussy cutting. She could be fixing her finger. Yes.
Okay.
If that's the case and she comes back, then we'll let her go in on the next one because she might be bandaging up her finger and we don't want her to stop.
Becky, I'm sorry, Becky. I don't know where that came from.
If you're listening, Debbie says a white envelope with a window in it from a bill. Oh, Debbie.
Right.
I might have to run out to the kitchen to get one. Oh, wait, here's one. Here's one that I've been making notes on.
I might have one sitting here. If I don't, I can run down.
I just happened to make a list on this one. That's hilarious. Let's see, what did
I've been dipping mine in spray, so. Okay, so who was the
let's go back and see who was after Debbie, and we can bring Gigi into the next one. Debbie, and then Christy. Christy, are you still here?
Okay, I'm going to look for an envelope while we wait for that to come in. I do have some that I colored, but I don't know if I have a white one sitting here. I only bring them up if they're really good. Oh, look at that. Got a big one, a big window. That's like a monster window, right?
I have I want one of those that has the big, like this square window.
Okay. So Christy says, present. Oh, what would you like us to use, Christy?
Christy, you get to choose the next thing. The third thing, we're going to be using rice paper and an envelope from a bill with a window on it. And you get to choose the third thing. I need to be writing these down. One is rice paper, envelope with a window, and then whatever Christy says. All right, I've got some envelopes with big windows. I would like one of those.
Eyelets.
An eyelet.
I see how she's going to play.
Really? I got her number. I think she's got our number too.
Yes, she does. Okay.
Okay.
I've got to think about this.
All right. Okay.
That.
All right, we can do this.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe one of these days we'll put a timer on it or something just to give us an extra. But then you'd have to be easy on us and not making things that are really.
I'm not good with the timer.
I'm not either, but I'd like to get over that.
I actually throw out the timer in board games. If they go missing, it's probably me because I don't like timers. Look what I found today.
I'm going to keep
Or
that.
yesterday. I can't remember. Oh, Rite Aid had these big napkins.
Candy, I was just thinking, I ran across snaps this week. Now, where did I put them? Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Is exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, no.
Whew, so she didn't say snaps. Okay.
Okay.
What was the third thing?
First of all, I'm going to repair that.
Okay. Oh, I have some rice paper sitting here in my scraps that I've
So what colors on
Oh, Glynis, you haven't touched your rice paper either? Oh, good. This is a perfect time for that. Perfect time. Let's see. I've got a couple pieces of rice paper sitting here that I had been tearing off of.
I've got some mop-up pages. I'm going to go ahead and repair my envelope because I wish I would have cut it or opened it more carefully. So I'm going to fix that.
Yeah, mine's a little torn, but
mine's really torn.
But I mean, that doesn't mean the thing has to stay whole either. We just have to.
Yeah, that's true. But I have a plan.
Okay.
The
you
plan.
better repair it.
I don't want to mess up my plan.
Then you better repair it.
Yep.
Oh, I could have used that for Halloween. Didn't even see it. Let's see here.
Okay. So this is where y'all get to chat amongst yourselves while we concentrate.
Oh, we'll still check chat and
we will, but this is a concentration
that was pointed at you, Margie. That was pointed at you. Definitely use it, Glynis. Candy, are you playing along with us tonight? Candy, it's Saturday night. Do you have a couple feet more space yet? Partially on the way?
Yes.
Kind of, sort of? We're not making a big deal of it. Just asking if you have a little bit more space back. You know.
That's I kind of am catching on to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I finally opened my Barely Art glue. This is the first time I'm using it right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
We'll see. Well, I haven't had a whole lot of time.
Of course she's playing along. Or of course it was geared at Candy or at Margie. Of course not, Margie. She would never do that.
What?
And Margie's laughing hysterically. She said something about at least she didn't choose snaps. And Margie said, was that aimed at me? Of course not. Would I do that?
No. Somebody else did that.
That would be a fun. Let's see.
All right, let's see. So we'll see how we like this Barely Art glue, I guess.
Deciding.
I guess
that one. Not that one. I want to.
This is just a roll-off sheet right here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to
do this. Maybe.
First I want to see how these look underneath this. That looks kind of cool. Okay. How about under?
Runnier, isn't it?
Kind
of runnier, isn't it?
Did you?
The glue?
Mine is. Maybe you need to shake it up the first time. I don't know. Well, it's got a bigger tip, that's for sure. So.
Well, I used the pin tip on it that just barely holds the needle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is. I know I have it all over my fingers. I know that. And I made sloppiness there and on the window.
There.
Okay.
Okay. And, purple behind it. Yeah, that's a little bit too dark. So,
yeah, I'm feeling purple today. I think it's the Halloween
Is it in the air color?
No, I didn't watch that today. I was so busy on social media.
I was too. I didn't watch it. I just heard.
I was so busy. I just couldn't do it. I
was so busy, but not on social media.
Yeah.
I'd like to have been, but that. Okay, so do we like this better over a plain file folder, manila? Or do we like it better over some color? You guys have any opinion? What color kind of looks cool. Of course, maybe it's just the wrong color. Maybe I need to grab a piece of this paper. Papel. Let's see here. I don't know if I got to say hello to Lucy. If I didn't, hi, Lucy.
Hey, Lucy.
Candy can't stay long, so she's not doing it. They moved out the big stuff tonight. Now all that's left is the crap. I'm trying to get all that boxed up and backed up. Yeah, she's taking the responsibility of boxing it and bagging it up just so that they can get it out quicker and easier. I'm with you, Candy. I would do the same thing. Don't blame you a bit. I sure would. Okay, let's see which. Julie says over plain. Lucy picked up 6 volumes of St. Nicholas and 8 Stoddard lectures today. Wow, from an auction for $60.
What is it?
Nice, Lucy. 8 Stoddard lectures. Lucy, I have some of those. I think I've got a whole series. I might not have that many left. I made space to have a Christmas stamps in here today. Yay, Julie! Awesome.
I don't think I know what that is.
Because they're books, old books, over a color, but not that. That's what I was thinking, Margie. Over a color, but not this color. So I'm gonna make my own color. Although the rice paper, let's see, these are. Best way to adhere rice paper is with just a collage medium. Anything that you would use to collage with, Christy, will work.
And your glue only needs to be as heavy as your paper. So sometimes
you don't need a heavy glue.
A good glue stick works well. Okay. Or if you're trying to seal it, you would use something thinner and more PVA.
Ouch. I'm thinking. If
That's why thick Fabri-Tac works with fabric. It's so thick and gooey.
Don't want it this big.
Gross. Gumball. Goober.
Want it there. And I'm going to cut it off there. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Candy. Yeah, if you guys could give us a thumbs up,
Candy.
that would be amazing.
We'd appreciate that.
Good looking out, Candy.
For sure. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one down a bit. I'm going to cut it down to here. And let me grab this little guy.
Come on. Yes, to get that on there. Great.
So I'm thinking that if I use distress inks, which are water soluble, and then I collage rice paper on it, that is going to reactivate it or activate it as water would. I haven't done that, but that kind of seems like it would make sense.
Do what?
So I don't think I want to do that. Well, I'm thinking if I use distress ink on there, water soluble, and then I collage rice paper on top of it, that it's going to make the ink act in whatever way.
It sure will.
I think I'm going to try some archival ink. I've never done this before, so it'll be a good test to see how that works and what came out of there. Probably just what I want. Okay, so if I'm using this piece up here, some shades of pink and vintage. Let's see. But too dark makes it just look really dark. So this is picked raspberry. I don't have too many of these, although I do have other inks. Okay, that's super bright. Let's see what that looks like. What if we don't color the whole thing, but we go
second.
I don't know. Just I'm just gonna try this.
What?
I'm just gonna try this.
All right.
It's an experiment, but we love experiments. So
We do.
there's some picked raspberry. Uh-oh, Marianne's thinking. Thanks, Margie. Thanks. And let's get some vintage. I am thinking. I'm thinking. Hi, Amanda. I love rice paper too. There we go.
I've stamped on a lot of rice paper and done other projects with it, but I
You
just
mean like on
hadn't.
plain rice paper?
Yeah,
So,
I keep purchasing new rice papers because I'm like, oh, this feels like vellum, or this feels like, and I don't like the way it feels. So then I order a different kind, and I just keep doing that. But
the plain ones are fun. They're great to stamp on, and
they really are. There's just a lot you can do with them.
let's see what this does on
Spray
the
them or stencil on them, and then if you use something that's not water soluble, you can decoupage with them, and they can go over anything, and they just kind of become sheer, and I like that.
Okay, I like that. That's picked raspberry and some vintage photo. Gives a little something behind it, but it is not as intense as that color was. So I'm liking that. All right. Oh, darn it. I left my good collage brush out in the sink from a couple of days ago. That's okay.
I don't have a good collage brush. I have an old paintbrush that doesn't do very well with paint anymore. So that's how I grow a collage brush collection.
That's exactly it. I call it my collage brush. It's a paintbrush, but I just especially like it for collage because it's wide enough, but not too wide. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Get the stuff off the top here. Maybe I don't need a brush. I'll just use the top of the jar.
There you go. Or your fingers, like me.
I don't want to get them sticky
bad.
Yet. Ink is no big deal, but I don't want to get them sticky yet. It just makes it so much harder to do everything
like
else.
Everything stuck to me.
Yep. Yes. That's usually how I end up. So, guys, I have to tell you, last night, about 1 o'clock, I really needed to be in bed, but it's been such a crazy few weeks around here, and I just needed some creative time. And
I love that you did this.
felt like gel pressing. So I sat down. My desk, this part was clear, and the nice wooden desk was showing. And I thought, oh man, I can't get paint all over that. And it was 1 o'clock when I started a.m. So I really didn't want to be cleaning everything up at 3 a.m. You know, I didn't want to have to be cleaning everything at 3 a.m. So I said, I wonder if I can have a gel press session without getting all full of paint. Guess what I did? I gel pressed for an hour and a half, and I did not come out all full of paint. It was
impressive.
Yeah, it was so much fun, and all I did was just relax and not, think about and not try to hurry, and just took my time doing things. Made a whole stack of stuff. It went quickly because I wasn't continually trying to wipe stuff off this and that and my fingers. And I didn't have a hand. I've got sprays for making the spooky scroll on my hands, but I didn't have any paint. When I was done, the only thing I had to clean was my brayer. I just dropped it in a bowl of water in the sink and went to bed.
I can't believe that you broke out the gel plate that late. I have such a hard time. I used to be a night owl, and I have such a hard time even being upstairs in my art room at that time because I feel like I'm supposed to be winding down. If I would just allow myself. Plus, I don't want to wait.
That was winding down for me, and that's why I needed to do it, because of all the stuff that I've had going on. I needed to wind down.
I love to gel plate. It is a great way to do that.
And my gel plates all have a new home in a thing right next to my desk, so it's real
Cool.
easy to just grab them and use them at any time. So it's no longer going to dig them out, which, you know, it doesn't have to be such a big deal. Just put the gel press down, grab a couple of things of paint or ink pads, or, you know, and you can use like the distress ink pads. Don't even have to get paint out and be messy.
Yeah,
But the
that's
distress
true.
ink pads, just take the ink pad itself and, you know, rub it on.
I've got a
So,
couple that I keep next to my desk that I made.
mhm,
But they're little tiny ones, and they're more if I need to spread some paint somewhere, or
use them as kind of as
yeah,
stamps.
yeah, or as a palette.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that. I really like that. Do what you love, dream. But look at the picked raspberry and the vintage photo coming through just enough. That's cool with all the words. Looks like many layers, but it's not. It's just one.
I'm going to catch up on a few comments for us.
Okay. Thank you,
Candy
Gigi.
making ink pad revolving storage out of Dollar Tree mini crates. What?
What? Who is?
Ran out of craft. Candy is ran out of craft sticks.
Storage.
Gonna have to send us a picture of that. I can't wait to see it. What is the wiring noise? Is there a wiring noise?
Or is that whirring? Is that supposed to be whirring noise?
Whirring.
Whirring?
Like Stewie. Whirring. Yeah. White bread. Pronouncing the H. There was a whole episode. I haven't seen that for so many years. I don't know why I thought of that.
See what? I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing. I was just talking about how pronouncing the H in that doesn't have an
The
H.
whirring. Yeah, whirring. Whirring.
Let's see. Lucy says, Marianne, do you use a gel press plate or a jelly plate? She wants to know which one you have.
All of mine are jelly arts. I am not opposed to gel press. What I've seen of them, they work just as well, but all of mine just happen to be jelly arts.
Mine is a gel press.
Well, yeah.
And that's just because I got it on sale. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and then
gel
the
press,
rest of mine are,
arts.
Yeah.
And then the rest of yours are handmade.
Mm-hmm. And there's a video about how to formulate that according to your size that you want.
I need to think about what else I'm doing then. Maybe I can do something while this dries. Collaging. Dry time. I don't even want to cut. I don't even want to cut it. Oh, you know what I need? I need a little dish of water. Where's my water cup? Probably out there with my dirty paintbrush in it. Let me see if it is. I can run and grab that.
Okay. Well, I'm glad somebody said eyelet, because I could sure use a good walkthrough on my crocodile because I use it for punching all the time, but I keep messing up the eye on stuff. So I know I'm using the wrong settings, and yeah. So I'm glad you all are here. Okay, so for those Crocodile Pros, and let me think where I want to. Whoa, I'm dropping them. What happened to the other one? Uh-oh. Margie loves working in her craft room late. No calls, no interruptions. You know, I used to be like that, Margie. I don't know what happened. My whole life I've been a night owl, and I had my art studio, and I was in there until the wee hours of the morning. And for some reason, I feel too tired late at night. Like the sun goes down, and just like something changed in me. I don't know what it is. Okay, let me figure out where I want to put these. I was kind of almost going to make this the cover of a little bookie, but I don't think I am. I think I'm going to leave it tall and put an eye here. Maybe just one eye.
All right. I think I might have to try drying this with a cool dryer. Let's see.
Okay. I know you've walked me through this before, Margie.
What is that?
I was saying I'm so glad that she picked the somebody picked an eyelet, because I need help one more time walking through.
Oh, yeah. You know, until you use that a bunch of times in a row, and it's every time you look at it, it's brand new.
Right. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hi,
everybody. Hello.
Margie, I'm with you. I really like working in there when it's late at night and the world is asleep. I know the phone's not going to ring. Lucy's sleeping and it's just quiet and I can think. I do like that time.
I should put a protector over that too, with my little bitty scrap.
Okay.
I have them, but it might be good to just use what I've got sitting here.
What I don't want is to ruin that word art right there.
So I need the, you know what, let me get a different, I'm going to make a big one. No.
I don't want to cut this because there's glue there. And I took a brush and put a little water on it. Rice paper doesn't come apart quite as easily as napkins. It does have a little more fiber, a lot more fiber in it. But I'm just being careful because I really want to save this word art right here. And so I don't want to get it too wet because it's so close to that word. I know what I need. I know what I need to do. Let's see. Maybe.
Because I'm feeling full.
Let's see. Just throw my phone on the floor. That's what I need to do, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see if this will work.
Fold it in half this time. There we go. I probably have a whole bunch of rings cut out already because I do that with scraps a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like automatically.
Here we go. That worked.
That's it. And that. Okay. I'm just gluing this down so it protects that.
Okay. Just wanted to save that. All right. I can be thinking about what I'm going to do with that darn envelope. I know I'm off camera. I just brought it over here where I could see without a glare to cut that little tiny bit off that's hanging over the edge. That's all I'm doing there. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, they're talking about the crocodile.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I've got.
So Julie said she's wondering if she's got her crocodile set right. Julie, are you also having issues with it doing weird stuff? Is that what's going on? Like crushing one side of it more than the other, or?
Most of the times, if it's crushing it, there's only two reasons. One is that you're squeezing it too tight because we think that we have to manpower it, to get it done, and we really don't. I did that so many times. And the other thing is that you've got one of the two knobs, either the upper or the lower, on the wrong setting, because they really are specifically for different types of things.
Yeah. Yeah. I know it's the wrong setting. I'm
Mm.
so positive that it's the wrong setting.
So just Google it, and there's a little chart that you can even print out that says, if you're doing this, put them on this. If you're doing this, put them on this. If you're doing that,
Yeah.
That is a little bit easier. Let's see. I'm looking for a butterfly over here. Oh, speaking of free things, just made
Free
me think.
things.
Yeah. If y'all haven't been into the Happy Paper People Facebook page today, not the group, but the page where we're doing the big October sale event, there is a drawing in there today. So make sure you go in and choose your number, because it's only good for 24 hours. And it's a cool prize.
Exciting.
If I do say so myself. I think it was a cool prize. I put something in there that I would like. So yeah, go pick a number. Those who picked a number are going, shut up, Marianne, shut up. Just don't tell them.
Now, is it with purchase, Marianne?
Nope. It is just a drawing like we do at the sale. Pick a number between 1 and 50. The closest to the number that the random number generates, I'm not going to choose it. The random number generator will choose it. The one closest to it without going over gets the prize. And it ends tomorrow at 12:59 Mountain Time. That's my time. So rather than wait till then and hope you've got the right time, just go in tonight or tomorrow morning. You could go in right now if you have another device. Just don't leave us.
Yeah.
And choose you a number. You might win. You never know. You can't win if you don't play, right?
That's right. That's what the lottery tells us, at least.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so
I wish I had. So I'm going to make a mask for this one, because I wish I had stamped it. So I'm going to use that same paper, put it over it, so I can mask that off and just stamp that, because that was the decision I made afterwards. Hopefully. Yeah, that'll work.
Yep. Yeah, Margie. Too bad I'm not the random number generator, or I would totally fall for that, because I like ice cream.
So what is the prize?
It is a Stamperia stamp, and it is dress forms, but they're little teeny tiny dress forms, only about this high, and there's a whole row of us. So the stamp's about this big.
Borders, right?
There's a whole, yeah, it could be, or you can use part of it here and there.
Yeah.
Make mini tags and use mini dress forms.
I just thought that was a sale item. I didn't realize it was a.
That's why it says giveaway on great big letters up top.
I was kind of really busy today, and I was busy with social media and busy with video stuff and watching all those other videos. So I probably just missed that part.
Well, that's okay.
You haven't got to watch any of them yet, have ya?
I haven't. I'm going to a little later, but I didn't. I wanted to do it when I had time to actually sit down and enjoy them. I've been really working on trying to get orders out. I am behind. October has been an unprecedented month in weird things happening around here, so I am behind. I admit it. I'm behind. I'm not a behind. I am behind.
She's not a behind. So you know.
So this weekend, that other than Saturday Night Live, that's all I'm doing is working on orders from the past couple weeks.
Yeah, so, Bill wanted to go to a birthday party tomorrow, and I said tonight. I said there is no way, after everything that's going on, I am going to be up for doing that. I'm sorry. There's just no way. Too
trying
much.
to decide here. Let's see, what's our third thing? Our third thing is an eyelet.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to decide that. Can I use 2 eyelets, Christy?
I
Let's
hope
see.
this glue works on.
Eyelets were part of the little plastic things that just fell all over the floor. So good thing I picked them up.
Or you can just use them off the floor.
Well, they're all in plastic containers.
Oh, okay.
The bin that was holding all the little plastic containers fell. So, like I said, not all over the floor. Just have to pick up all the plastic things.
I'm just using up my scraps that I'm making for this. Like the circles. I made some extra circles. I'm adding some of the ones that I cut out to this so that it's like a surprise when you open the little door. You could do this with pretty scrapbook paper and it would look beautiful. I just happen to be using gel plate roll-offs and oversprays. And that's why I chose the napkin that I did, though.
Hey, Kelly. How are you?
No.
Power just came back on. Ah! That's craziness. Yeah, Margie had a full-time job holding your chair down. Crafty Joy 9. I feel like I know you, but your name is evading me.
Uh-oh.
Crafty Joy 9.
It's not familiar.
I found out the other day the settings move around for 4 different eyelets. Yes, eyelets and other things even, Julie. Google it, and you'll find that chart that you can print out. So, Crafty Joy 9, well, you're typing in your name so we can know who we're talking to. What we're doing tonight is one of our favorite games that we do once a month, and it's called Tell Us What to Do, and it's where you, people in chat, get to tell us, me and Sharon, what we have to make and what we have to use to make it. So it's a crowd favorite because everybody loves telling us what to do.
Until the roles are reversed and we tell you what to do. Right, guys?
Yeah, it's funny. And then they just go, sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'm actually going to...
Okay. I'm just making decisions over here. I think I'll use one
on
of
the
those.
acetate,
So
I think.
And I'm actually just waiting for this to dry. It's doing pretty well on its own. The last bit, obviously I went a little heavy on the paste right there because that's the only
I just
part
gotta
that's
get my
not dry.
eyelet
I'm
on.
really impressed with how quickly that dried. This part right
What
here.
is it?
I tried to go pretty thin and it's dried really quickly. My collaged paper on, you can see the shiny, you can see that's the only spots it's still wet. This out here is all dry. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So I've just been making decisions on the rest of the components while I wait for that to dry. I might hit it with a gun right now just to let's see, how wide is that? That is 4 3/4. That's not too wide for a journal card, is it? I was going to trim it up, make it a little thinner, but I'm really kind of liking it. 4 3/4. 8 1/2, 11, 5 1/2.
I'm just doing mine really tall, so it sticks out.
Yeah, well, this is the size of the piece of rice paper that had all the stuff on it that I liked. So
yeah. Well, it doesn't have to go inside of a journal like
no,
this.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't, but that's what I want it for. That's what I'm making it for. I would like it to be like a journal card.
That's got to dry. I can't stick my hand in that. Okay.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh, yeah, I just poured coffee down the front of me.
You what?
Yeah, it's mostly hot
coffee,
but yeah.
That's not good. All right.
It's not exactly hot. It's cooled off quite a bit. Okay, so I'm going to...
Crafty Joy. That's why it says Joy. Yes,
Joy.
I knew your name sounded familiar. It has been a long time. A long time, but so glad you're here.
Thank you for being here. That one.
So Gigi says, I never saw what either of you made using the crackle paste last month. You had to bring that up, Gigi. You had to bring that up.
That was rough. I made it. Really I did rough. It. I figured it out.
Okay, so whatever the three things were, all three of them
crackle
combined.
Paste?
It was crackle paste, micro beads, or whatever.
I remember the third thing. It was so hard. I have a hockey puck at rust. I'm serious. It looks like a cow came and pooped on my desk from trying to make those things work together.
What was the third thing? Does anybody remember what the third thing was?
Remember. It was so hard. You guys got us.
Yeah, all three of them. That was one of those where we know you were specifically trying to stump us. And it was tough because nothing was going to dry in time. It was the very last thing. And then I'll tell you, when they dried, they didn't come together for either of us.
They didn't.
Oh, tea bags. Tea bags.
Right. And the tea bags were too delicate.
That's what it was. Well, the tea bag was too delicate to put
any of that stuff on.
Crackle paste on, because when you put any paste on the tea bag is porous and it goes all the way through it. So I had these great big long tea bags that I was going to use as a pocket. And when I put the texture paste on it, first it went all through, and so it glued the whole thing together, so there's no pocket. And second, the texture paste, as it dries, pulled the whole tea bag up into weird squishy stuff. And third, the microbeads that I put on it didn't stay on it. After it dried, the microbeads all fell off.
Mine did too.
I learned a few things from that.
I didn't have microbeads though either. I was trying to use seed beads,
but same thing. I mean, same effect, you know.
Quite. They were a little bit bigger and awkward, and I didn't like seeing the holes in them.
We were going to finish putting those together and post them, but they were awful. They didn't come together. We couldn't even finish making what we were going to make. No. So
I have to order seed microbeads to do that project. That's just all there is.
Even doing it that way that I just described, the microbeads did not work.
Yeah, it was hard.
We will.
You guys win.
We will concede defeat once. I don't know, Cheran. You know me. I hate to concede defeat.
I do too. It's so not in my.
We could still do something and bring it to the table to have met the challenge.
I got to get the right stuff. So yeah.
We guys, we might be ready to concede defeat just once. Just once, and you stumped us. They were.
Thank you.
We did not use them in good ways, effective ways.
No.
So
you guys win.
I need little teeny tiny butterflies. I know I've got some. Oh, you know what I've got? I've got butterfly punch of all different sizes.
Yeah, Margie, you're right about tossing a crappy project. I'm serious. I should, if I can remember where it is before this night is over, I will pull out that hockey puck of faux rust on the crackle paste with the seed beads. I just could not make it come together I just didn't like those two elements together at all.
But
yeah, it would have to be like a large surface. Not
now watch. They'll do that on the last thing tonight just to give us a chance to do.
If we did it last time, you can't. Rules are rules.
All right. Let's see.
What else do I want to add? Maybe something I don't use very often. That would be maybe a stencil. I'm gonna pull out some washi tape because I never use it, but maybe a small stencil is better. Just a moment. Something. Oh, No, I already got the crow. I can't do the skull. I've got those sugar skulls. But they don't go with the crow and the cemetery and the, they just don't. Oh, this does. This would be nice. I love my stencils. And I like the stencils you sent me too.
Do you? Cool.
I do.
That
They're a
whole
larger
pack?
version than what I have. So
That whole pack is like
yeah.
12 of them in the one pack.
I didn't count them, but it was a
says on the
nice
outside.
variety. Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure if it was all of them or if you had taken out,
Nope,
like
it's a brand new pack.
Oh, that was
Brand
so
new pack.
sweet.
And on the back it has pictures of all of them.
I haven't really got to play with them yet.
Yeah.
Well, though.
I have this set, and that was a brand new set for you.
Or
don't
something
put that on there.
special.
Okay.
I just had it. Oh, there it is.
Let's see.
Really didn't want to take everything off this ring.
Whoops, what did I do? Touch the lamp. Don't touch the lamp, lady. Move this out of the way.
How much longer do you think you'll need on this one? And we'll move on to the next.
Once I get everything done here, it's going to come together pretty quickly. I'm just making all my components while that's drying. Let's see. Triple F. That's true, Joy. Crafty. We'll call you CJ. CJ9. CJ9. It's easier to write. But just remember that even though we know your real name, your first name, nobody knows you, and they can't picture your face. So, but I hope that doesn't mean it's easier to write mean things. Just it's easier to write nice things and interact with people.
What?
Got an FFF. I was rescued several. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's see. I am going to take this and this. Cut these. It's cardstock, so they went flying everywhere when I cut them. That one. That one. I know I'm not going to need them all. Let's see. I do need a fifth. Try this one. Let's see how they work. Oh, I'm going to need to color this thing. I'm going to try. I'm going to try moving this so I don't knock it over. That's what I'm going to try. And then...
Yeah, you already had one craft-a-latch. No more.
Yeah.
You got that one out of the way already.
Really, I don't need it to be my drink, so.
Right. Oh, that would be awful. Something different on
the piece that I cut off
here. Oh, that's a window. Yeah, that's probably not going to stick. Maybe
not going to stick on the window.
No.
Cover.
I mean,
up this window.
I could leave it.
Yeah.
And
a bit. Oops, don't tear the window either.
No, none of that now.
Okay. I'm just masking off my window by hand because I want to make the white envelope not white. I should have gotten the little one out of this. It would be a whole lot easier to do this. I want to do it quickly. want to still be able to see through the window.
And
be too big.
I think. Margie, Glynis, Julie, Candy, are you keeping everybody chatting there?
They are.
Okay.
Chatting amongst themselves.
All right.
We're trying not to take too long on these. We don't want you to get bored.
Right.
CJ9, thanks. Going back into crafts, moved and have a place to do them now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yay! Yay! Okay, Joy, have you joined the Happy Paper People Facebook group? If you have not, head over there, Happy Paper People, and join. Answer all the questions it asks you, and it will let you write in. You won't have to wait to be admitted. But all these amazing ladies are over there, and we do some super fun things, and we've got more stuff coming up, and there's always something fun going on. But every Saturday night, we're here for Saturday Night Live. Every Saturday night, we do Saturday Night Live. We look forward to it. It's actually a Saturday Night Laugh and Craft, is what we call it. Because
lovely bunch, and everybody is just so kind.
By Saturday, we all need to laugh and craft. Seriously.
That's right.
So
more than ever.
Making a decision. I do not want to cover that. All right. So some of this needs to get cut off. I don't know exactly how much I want cut off, so I'm going to do it the mathematical way and just cut a little bit and look at it, and then cut a little bit and look at it.
Nubo Moose. This one I haven't used for so long. No, it's okay.
I think I wasn't going to take off the bottom, but I think I am.
This one looks like a spider. So
cool.
Yeah. And I want to put it on the inside, but I don't want it to smudge.
Oh,
so
did not cut that.
Oh, no. Went underneath my stencil.
Uh-oh.
I hate that.
Yeah.
It's the stencil. The stencil's got really long legs on it.
Okay, move some of that.
It wasn't a well thought out stencil.
Happy Paper Crafty. Yes, Margie likes my technical way. Cut off a little and go put it on and look at it. Cut off a little more.
That's how I do.
Go put it off and look on and look at it. Okay. I think I'm going to cut this side off too and just glue it. I was trying to keep the side seams together, but I think I need more.
Gotta have threes.
I want it there, but I only want it to cover a specific part. I don't want it to cover all the part of the tag that I want to see. So
I hope Nova Mousse sticks to acetate.
Oh, I just changed
my mind. I'm not sure.
Awesome.
Anybody try it?
Okay. All right. If Nouveau Mousse to acetate?
Yes, on acetate. That's my third one.
I don't remember trying it.
I don't think I ever
why
have.
It wouldn't, but if you
get
get it wet, it'll move around.
It might be like Nouveau drops, and they turn into drops that are movable. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's a little different formula, though.
Okay. So you're going to go there. All right. So inside this, we don't want to see this square thing, so we're going to do this. Don't want this on those guys.
And I love that I have paper stuck to my finger now. I do.
Okay.
I'm not sure what kind. Oh, that's funny.
That's why I don't want my fingers all gluey yet.
Yeah. I bet I can do
And I
this.
spend just as much time trying to get everything unstuck to me as making stuff. Okay, so now let's see. What did I do with that picked raspberry? Did I put it away? I did.
Should be using copper right here. I don't want to make a Nouveau Mousse mess.
I just realized I never did post those butterflies. So was it last week or the week before? Whenever we did use something you've never, or do something you've never done before, and I played around with the Tim Holtz embossing glaze because I just got them. I had never used the embossing glazes before.
The earrings that you made. That's right.
No, that was the week before. That was a different thing.
Oh, okay.
This was the butterflies. So I stamped out the butterflies. I stamped them on white paper. One just with just the outline of the butterfly with the, I think it was blue china I was using. What am I doing? And then I stamped one next to it that I filled it in with the ink. And then I put the embossing glaze over both of them so I could see the difference on whether it's embossed on the color or just.
I remember. Yeah.
And then I did the same thing on black paper. And it was really, really cool. And I was totally fascinated with the black paper. When I stamped the image on it, I could see it stamped on, so then I could, put the glaze on it. But once the glaze was put on it, there was absolutely no color to it whatsoever. You could not tell that it was blue china. All you could see was that shiny glaze on in the shape of the butterfly, which looked really cool. It just looked like black on black. But when I did it,
black. I'm sorry.
When I colored it in first, though, with the blue china distress ink, and then I embossed it with the glaze, it came out blue. And the blue on the black looked super, super cool. I might go grab it. And
that is crazy. I can't wait to see pictures.
Yeah, they're always super crazy and very cool. Oh, then what I did, this is the best part. This is why I started in on that, because of something you said. Then what I did was pull out one thing of Nouveau Mousse. And I took a little paintbrush and I got it wet and I got some Nouveau Mousse on it. And I painted the butterflies using Nouveau Mousse like watercolor paint. And that looked so darn cool. I thought, why don't I do this more? And it used such a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of Nouveau Mousse. It just, but it looked.
I love Nouveau Mousse for that. It doesn't
take glaze.
Yeah.
And in the wings, in the middle of the glaze, it looked so neat.
Black.
It really did.
Right. I'm just looking.
One of them came out looking exactly like a monarch butterfly. Okay. So there's my window. All right. So now. Easy. Close up some of these inks.
Crazy.
Hey, Mariah. So, Mariah, tonight is Tell Us What to Do night. And we were given rice paper. Well, we're given rice paper.
Here we go.
An envelope from a bill, like junk mail that has an envelope or has a window on it. Cut mine down. And what's the third thing?
An eyelet.
At least one. Yeah, at least one of it. We have to use all of those things in some manner. So that's what we're doing right now. These are going to come together pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm almost done with my first one.
Cool.
I feel like I could keep adding to this because what I made was a little booklet out of my, I got to get this out of the way. And I
Well,
got
if you
made
want
a
to keep adding to it, because I have to put mine together. I'm getting there though. I'm almost done.
Well, I've got all this wet, and I just slipped this in here because I keep that. I keep this sort of stuff on my desk that I make ahead of time with like cereal boxes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And this was just scraps, and then I stamped on it, but it seems to match. So, but I want like my ink, and I mean, this is archival or stays on ink right here, archival.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got wet Nuvo mousse run through a stencil, which is like stencil butter.
Mm-hmm.
So those things really need to dry. I'm going to smudge something. I know I am. I know me. I probably will put something right here and maybe some spooky words down the side or inside this little flap. I'm not sure yet. I did get the coolest new die cut die, and it's a row of it's like a cemetery with a row of headstones.
Oh wow!
It's pretty cool. It's a row
die of a row. Is that a Tim Holtz?
No,
A die of a row of headstones. Interesting.
Headstones. How cool is that?
Let's see it. Or do you have it nearby or not?
Yeah, I haven't used it yet. It just came in the mail. Hold on. It's still light out. How is that possible?
It's only 6:15.
Oh, it's downstairs. It's still downstairs.
Oh, okay. Next time.
Oh, I can't share yet. Yeah, next time. Didn't realize. I mean, it's something I could probably paint or, trace out or whatever, but
so I just punched these little
cool.
butterflies. I just punched these guys out of a butterfly punch. And then I just took a little gold metallic pen and made the body. And then I took a gold metallic pen and just ran around the outside really quickly with it. And that's all I'm doing for the butterflies. I cut them out of cardstock that I had previously played with Vicki Boutin crayons on. So I had multiple colors. So some of them are kind of ombre looking. Some of them are kind of in the same color, but they go from orange to pink to dark pink. There's a little yellow in there too.
Good night, Gigi. Thanks for coming.
Good night, Gigi.
We're about to pick our next round of stuff. You're about to miss it.
Gigi, you get to pick the first one she's not been feeling well. So
yeah.
If you want to hang for a minute, you get to pick the first one of the next one. If you don't, totally understand. Totally understand.
I want to take a pen and write on this while I'm going to doodle on this while you're finishing.
I'm almost done, so go ahead.
Because I like to doodle.
Oh, I still got to put my eyelets in.
Or maybe, yeah.
Okay, one more.
I don't tear it. I'm trying not to smudge anything, Addibles. What are you talking about? I know it's when you make things ahead of time, and we call them elements.
And they call edibles. What they've been hashtagging, Mariah, isn't that anything that you can add? They're the edibles?
That's like collage fodder, because Patricia doesn't like the word fodder.
Well, collage fodder is stuff that you're making to collage with, right?
Right. And I think that's what they're calling edibles because they don't like the.
Then edibles would be for collaging. Yeah. I thought their edibles were for adding to anything, but I could be totally wrong on that. I could be totally wrong. Let's see. Let's get this little guy up here. Where's our first? See how far up we go, and we'll get the bigger one down here. How far down we go. So Mariah, do you want to explain to us what edibles are specifically so that we know your definition, not just our definition?
Well, I think edibles is something they decided to come up with instead because they didn't like the other word.
Well, that's what I'm saying is since they made up the word, I'm asking for her definition of it so we know what they're referring to when they say it, not just what we're defining it as. Because I don't want to assume she means one thing by it when they really mean another. And since I'm not sure, I'd like to know. Inquiring minds.
Anything ready to use, scraps or pieces ready to add to other pieces.
Yeah, so anything that's ready to be added is an edible. Makes perfect sense.
All right. And I would love to ink the whole thing and do some little bits around the edges, but I am going to smudge it. So that ain't happening.
So you should have done that before, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Before you put the
Yes.
wet things on it.
Yes. Well, the ink, I smudged a little bit down here.
All right.
Like right there.
Hello, Mater. Hello, Father. This is your son from Camp Granada. Yes, we know that song around here.
Who's it?
A little bit of trivia. Margie, you might know this. Oh, hang on. I gotta find my where. Let's see.
This is the one place it's safe to doodle.
Where you don't have to touch anything else.
Right.
Oh, shoot. See, I already
This
moved
would have been fun sewn.
Oops, hang on a second. I need to.
It would be nice to go in with some watercolors too.
Oh, yeah.
Just after, because it's so abstract and just screams for marks. Okay, that's it. I'm quitting. I quit. It's over. Not sure what I want to do to the back of it, but all scraps except for the rice paper and a bill envelope. Yeah, all scraps.
All right. Okay, I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm putting the butterflies down now.
Okay. You know I'm going to end up smudging this if I keep messing with it.
You want to read comments?
Sure.
I'll keep you away from it.
So let's see. I see the hello mutter, hello fodder.
Hello, Mater. Hello, Fodder. Fodder is kind of a cool word. I do kind of like it.
I do too. And
It's not something we use all the time.
No.
It's almost like yada yada.
Yeah.
A bunch of fodder.
Yada yada.
It's a bunch of
What
fodder.
if we just start calling them scrap yada yadas or yada yadas just in general yada yada?
Because that already has an attachment.
For projects.
Elements, edibles.
Yeah, we usually call them elements.
I've never heard anybody call them fodder until you said what was it? Collage fodder.
Mm-hmm.
But ephemera, elements. Oh, dang it! I'm too far over on all of them.
PM Artist Studio, Patricia Mariah said scraps and offcuts are the start to hashtag edibles. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the fodder.
I should have used a movable glue. That's what I should have done.
Adorable. I think a charm would be fun from this, like a safety pin or maybe I'll put a safety pin on the other side and have this tie under the safety pin. That would be okay. I just thought I would take some of this purple since I'm feeling purple today. Purple. And try not to smudge anything. We'll see.
Okay, let me close this up and glue it on. I got to do my eyelet and I will be.
So you guys thinking about who you're going to pick?
Oh, yeah.
That picked?
You three get to pick the next three.
Yes, you do.
And is everybody thinking about what item you're going to pick if you are called upon?
That's right.
Okay, there's my window. And it is going right here. And it's also going to be a tuck spot.
Julie's saying, pick me. So Debbie said, I picked
She
Julie.
must have something good in mind. Julie's got something good in mind.
Uh-oh.
So Margie, Debbie, and
scared.
Christy get to choose somebody. Okay, this is dry now, but it needs to be flattened. I should have done that first before I put glue on that. Pressing it would be perfect, but it's not
I'm gonna
pressed.
set mine away to dry where the cat won't do a dance on
There
it.
we go.
Oh,
There we go.
there we go.
Let's see. Okay.
Okay, so ready for the next 3 items.
Okay, hang on. I gotta get my.
So does stencil butter, I'm curious, I've only seen it in the 4 colors. Does it come in more than 4 colors? Like Nuvo Mousse? I'm wondering, they might have some different colors than Nuvo Mousse does. Because there seem to be brighter, more like fluorescent sort of almost colors.
The butter?
Yeah.
I thought, oh.
Hey, anybody notice I have a new camera? Is there a difference?
Is it not blurry?
Yes, ephemera is technically ephemera is antique paper stuff. In the antique world, that's what they
make our own ephemera. Let's see if that's in the center.
Yeah, it's something enjoyed for a short time that usually gets thrown away.
Right.
And there are lots of people that collect ephemera. Before we started doing this, they were magazine collectors, and it's the original authentic stuff. That's what that is.
That's the literal definition of ephemera. And that's why we create stuff that looks old and
Joy, thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry that you can't stick around. You could have been called, but we would love to have you join the Facebook group and to take the 3-item challenge with us. That would be
good night,
amazing.
Joy.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night. Okay.
Have a great night.
I need my eyelets. I'm going to use these right here.
So Julie already picked one. She said,
no, she didn't. Oh, or did somebody choose her?
Yeah. And
Margie, Christy, and Debbie. Margie, Christy, and Debbie. See above. So did Margie choose Julie then? She might have.
Debbie did.
Oh, Debbie chose Julie. Okay.
Julie was saying, pick me, pick me.
I remember.
Okay, let me.
Julie, and then Christy and Margie. Margie, pick me, pick me.
Oh, it comes in 12 colors. Stencil butter does.
Oh. The Nuvo Mousse is now stencil butter. I'm picturing that being like the paste.
The little fluffier.
Where it's really creamy, really creamy, like maybe a heavy-bodied
it's like
heavy-bodied paste or a gesso, really creamy like that.
Like margarine. I think it's softer than Nuvo Mousse, but it is
that's not Nuvo Mousse.
Yeah. Margie said, if it's light brown, would you call it stencil peanut butter?
Oh. Yeah.
Julie, I'm not seeing your
scroll back.
Okay, Lucy is picked. Let's see. I can't see who picked. Debbie picked Lucy. Oh wait, I thought you picked Julie.
Somebody picked Lucy, somebody picked Julie. And then we've got one more, Christy. Is Christy still here?
Oh, Margie picked Julie.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Debbie picked Lucy.
Okay. And let's see. She said, can I tell you now? Still looking. Julie, I don't see your... Oh, a piece of cardboard box with the top layer Rough. Oh, you want corrugated
She wants
cardboard.
open face corrugate.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
Thank you, Julie. Awesome.
I happen to have some of that on my cart. I have a few different ones. Let's see. I guess that's the same kind.
Okay.
It's a little larger.
Here is a perfect example of I used the wrong head. I think it'll focus. Let me see if it'll focus. There we go. Okay, this is an example of I used the wrong head, and look, it split my heart.
Oh.
And then the same, I used the right head on the crocodile, and I got the heart. I mean, I can cover that, so it will kind of be covered. So I wanted to do it on purpose to show you guys. And so the back, like Julie, when I used the wrong one, focus, it starts spreading it too far and cracking. And then when I use the right one, it does it just perfectly. A broken heart. So sad. I know.
Yes.
Aw. Okay.
So our items are cardboard, and I got to scroll back down.
I need to get my here we go.
Oh, Julie, you can't pick them, Julie. It's next
Well, she does
time.
for the next one, and maybe she's just saying it ahead. Just remember it, Julie, because we don't want to have to remember it. Just remember it for when it comes time.
Let's see. They're giving out virtual hugs.
Okay, so what are the three things?
So far we only have cardboard.
Okay,
unless I'm missing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
La la la. Hey, Glennis, are you singing?
Oh, she's going la 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 la. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Either she wants to be picked or doesn't want to be picked.
Okay. Let's see. Let me think about what I have.
What was it?
A skull or a skeleton?
What? Who picked that? Lucy?
Lucy did.
Skull or skeleton? What if I don't have anything? Let me think if I have a stamp.
I just have that sugar skull stencil. Do you have a stencil or a stamp?
I don't think I have a stencil.
Wait, I think I have a stamp too. I've never used it.
I have to take a quick glance and see if I might have a stamp of a skeleton or a what am I trying to think? Let me look at some little sticker things I have here.
Okay, I'm going to grab this stamp and see if that's something I want to use. I've not used it. It's one of those ones I got in that close to my heart lot that I got a while back. Because, I don't have very many stamps, so.
It's easy. You keep adding to them all the time. You keep saying you don't have very many, but you keep adding to them. I know by now you got a bunch.
So I have one cart, and that is plenty.
One cart full of stamps?
One cart full of stamps, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good number.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stamps, yeah.
Well, I look at people's, and I use them for mixed media. I don't really make cards, so it's perfect.
You can hold a lot of stamps on one Raskog cart.
I'm probably not doing it efficiently enough. They're standing up on the top shelf, and the other ones, they're just in buckets, in bins. So I've got this cool skeleton. I've got that cool skeleton. These are neat stamps, actually. They probably need a little, because they're new. Probably need some of this. So we'll see.
This is not what I want to put in here.
Good call on that. I can't write with that.
That's going to be a tough one. I'll have to see if I have something. If not, we'll have her pick something different. Or just an alternative for me.
Cardboard.
Okay. This is not the ribbon I want to use on here. I wanted one that has pink and gold in it, but I'm going to do this just to finish this up real fast.
Hold on. I got to get a different one. I'm going to have a bunch of pins that don't work all of a sudden. I've got a whole thing of pins next to me. That's the worst part. A skull. And what's the third thing?
Who was chosen for the third thing? Christy chose. Christy needs to choose. Is she still here?
PM Artist Studio, Patricia Mariah. I store them on a Rascog cart. And I've only started collecting them in the last year, and I'm not really trying to collect card making stamps. It's
She's got a cart full. That's a lot. I actually trimmed
Yeah.
mine down to a cart full, Sharon.
Did
And
you
I still
really?
feel like, yeah,
Don't you
and I feel like I have a ton. So if you've got a cart full,
Don't
okay,
you have
here's
your
my-
dental cabinet too?
here's my first one. This is rice paper. This is the envelope with the window with the butterflies in it because it's dream, imagine, inspire, create, do what you love. And then this is a tuck spot, the envelope pocket. And then there's my eyelets. They're little hearts.
Cute.
For all the beautiful things. That's my first one.
Small. So we don't have a third thing still.
Okay, so Christy, is Christy still here? I haven't seen anything from Christy.
No.
I don't know if she's still here. She might have had to run.
Okay, so pick another person.
So let's see. And I'm going to go back to the top and see who was the next person in.
Okay.
It won't let me go back to the top.
Wait, they need to pick a person though.
But the third person to pick was Christy, and Christy's gone. So Debbie picked one. Margie picked one.
Christy picked one last time?
Christy, yeah, she was one of our three last time because Gigi
Oh,
wasn't
that's
there.
right. Gigi wasn't there. Okay. Okay,
so Julie, let's see. Gigi's gone. Okay. Glennis, pick one. She's the next person in.
Okay.
Glennis, pick number 3. Love you, Glennis. Be nice. Be nice.
No micro beads. I don't have any still.
Metallic trim. Glennis says metallic trim.
Oh, that's easy. Because that could mean so many things.
I just did metallic trim on those butterflies.
I did metallic trim on my envelope.
Okay. All right. Let me think here.
No problem.
But I don't want to do the same thing I just did. I want to do something different. So let's see. First, I had some corrugate sitting right here. I just don't want to make a bunch of tags. Let me think of a skull metallic trim. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and see if I have.
Let me grab a base.
Resembling a skull. I probably do on some Halloween paper somewhere, but it would take me too long to locate that when I'm not even positive it's there. Halloween stamps, skeleton, skull.
I've got a piece of packaging.
Or skeleton, skull. I could.
Oh, I'm going to use an index card, I
I could
think.
probably draw a skull and crossbones. It's not quite the same, though. Oh, look at this cute little haunted house stamp I have. Oh.
Do you have a napkin?
With a skull on it? I think I gave all those away.
Huh.
So I think I had one. I do have one left, but it's downstairs. I'm not going to go downstairs and get it. That will waste too much time. This is not going to turn into snaps again, Margie. I'm just going to do a couple things that might possibly.
I'm going to leave the lines on there. Maybe I could spray it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to spray this cardboard, though. And I'm just going to do all 3 pieces because I don't know which one I'm going to use. I'm thinking I'm going to use that one. But we'll see.
A skull or a skeleton? There's got to be.
Let the fun begin.
Lucy, what would be a close substitute for a skull or a skeleton? I don't even think I have a charm that is a skull or a skeleton.
Hi, baby. What are you doing, Mayhem? I've got like a coppery spray here. I love spray. I'm a spray junkie. And I hate waste.
Looking at some other Halloween.
More metallic to it.
Does Lucy have a substitute?
She says snaps. No.
Oh boy.
She said you can print one. That was her suggestion.
Oh, that's a great idea. Duh. Lucy, that's a great idea. Thank you. I can do that while I'm putting the rest of it together because I think I know what I'm going to do. Okay.
That was way too much magicals. Way too much.
Okay.
Especially after I do this.
All right. Let's see here.
I just went a little crazy with the magicals. Okay. I'm going to blot up most of that.
I have a piece of paper right over here that I got
This.
Was sitting on the desk, and I know I put them in here. This one. All right. All right. What skull? Skull and crossbones.
That's cool.
Yeah, let's see. How about skeleton?
You'll find yourself going a little crazy with the sprays. It's hard not to put too much spray or too much magical on something.
Yeah.
It's just pretty.
It's easy. It's easy to do that. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you guys all watched our videos, did anybody catch
This is the one I want.
what I'm going to do with mine in the video?
Do what?
Somebody had to catch it. In my video, I said what I'm going to do with it.
Oh, okay. That won't go.
You didn't hear it?
No. What?
I'm looking.
I saw your video,
Yeah.
but I don't know what you're saying. Oh.
Oh, that's not the one I want. Okay. Clip art. There we go. All right. Skeleton.
Okay. Oh, it lifted off. Oh my goodness. It lifted off that paper I couldn't get off. With the just a spray of water. I just learned something, guys. If I can't get the paper off, all I have to do is spray it with water. Well, because it left a clean spot. See that?
Oh, you mean the paper on the corrugate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I couldn't get it off of there, and it was really glued on, though.
Water will separate all the layers of paper.
Yes, it did. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna mute myself for just a second, okay?
Okay.
All right, let me see here. Mute.
Okay, let's see here. I think I've got one. Okay, now let me print him out. How big do I want him? Not 4x6 for sure, not. Maybe How big is that? Little. We want little. Okay. Gonna do that. Oh, there we go. Print. And not 8 copies, just 1. Okay. My skeleton is printing out. There we go. Fabric metallic trim. Okay. We'll tell Sharon when she gets back. Let me go back here. Sensor unmatted. Nonsense. Okay. Glynis's must be fabric. Fabric metallic trim. Okay. Snap, snap, snaps. Sharon's got it. See. Print one. That was a great idea. Went through a couple bottles of Undo. Yes, I did. Me too, Margie. Do you need more? You over magicaled? How do you over magical? Yeah, you don't get off just because you don't reach it. Oh, I thought. I'm sorry, Glynis. I totally thought. Let me go back. See where I missed that. Okay, Glynis, if you look at the first entry you made, the first entry says italic trim. And I knew you meant metallic, and then you wrote metallic. And yeah. And then you clarified fabric metallic trim, but I'd already turned away. So fabric metallic trim. Yeah, way to make it difficult. Oh, but I have an idea. Been selling off the garage sale, but there's so much brand new stuff. Oh man. Yeah, it's hard, Lucy, to sell stuff, brand new stuff, especially at garage sale prices. Hi, Margalo. Yeah, yeah, we'd like it if you got yourself together and got here at the beginning to play along with us. That would be fun. All right, I got myself a little skeleton. Glynis, can you please fussy cut this little... Okay. I need to move this stamp out of the way. This cutter, because I am going to... I might need a big cutter. Room for the little cutter. I could do this with a 6x6 piece of paper. I just happen to have this one Halloween purple and black piece of paper here. And it's 12, so I'm just going to cut it down.
Hey there. Hey, Margalo.
Love, love, love the spooky scrolls. Cool, Margalo. I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
Watched them all while I was sleeping. Okay, so... Okay, Glynis, let me take a look. I probably didn't freeze Julie. I probably walked away from my desk to get the skeleton off the printer and the piece of paper and all of that stuff. So I probably already missed the comment, but those of you who did watch our videos this morning, on mine, I told what I'm going to do with my spooky scroll. Did anybody happen to catch it? All right, let's take a look and see what Glynis... Ooh, Glynis, look at you go.
Making stuff.
Look at this for the first one. That's gorgeous. Okay, there's the two windows.
Wonderful.
The two windows are in her envelope. She folded the envelope in half, made a pocket, already tucked some tags in it, and on each of the 3 tags, there's a bulb pin with a tiny charm on it. Oh, I'm looking at that and you guys can't see it. Sorry,
it's really cute.
That is super, super cute. And there's all the components laid out, not inside. That looks
really
like
cute.
some of that might be Minte Forest.
Yeah, we
Would that be correct? Okay, let's see here.
Right, we're going to leave the lines on the other side, I think. Let me see. Don't want to overdo it with the glue.
It's all right. Hey, Judy.
Hello.
How you feeling, Judy? Hopefully you're feeling better. Gosh, it's been a rough... You guys got to know that half the people in that spooky scroll collaboration, half of them were sick this week.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
got
fact
going
that they
on.
all got out this morning was amazing and awesome. Okay, let's see. And I can't wait to sit down and watch them.
Oh, they're so fun. There's so many good
them
videos.
all.
Yes.
So, giveaway. Mariah caught it. Sharon's scroll really made an impression. She'd been thinking about it all day. Awesome.
Oh, I'm so glad. I had a couple people say that they wanted to make one. And I thought that was just so sweet that I've inspired somebody and they want to make one too. That makes me feel so like warm inside.
That's why you do it, is to hopefully inspire others.
Yes.
To let their creativity out.
So happy. Your comment, Margalo, on the video really warmed my heart too. It was so sweet. Well, everybody had such nice comments. I mean, yeah, it was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you all, really. If you could do us all a favor, if you haven't given us a thumbs up yet, that would be amazing. Anybody that's just coming in or thank you. We appreciate it. All right.
So I want these stripes to go a certain way. I gotta watch which way I do this. I do this in my brain because
in your brain.
I do because I'll just get doing it and then I'll go, oh shoot, I should have cut the other side because I wanted the stripes to go a certain way. So okay, so if my stripes are going this way,
I'm gonna see if I can stamp on this and
stripes are going this way. And if I
you know the wax paper that comes in your Sleepy Time tea, like that brand of tea. I actually took that paper because it feels different. Oh no, this isn't that one. This one is. And put stencil or embossing paste on it. And it's so cool. It feels really neat because it's got that, it's super waxed on both sides. Like you could cover something with it and it would stick because it houses your tea. Modeling paste. That's what I was trying to come up with there for a second. You couldn't do it. It couldn't be done. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find the one thing I'm looking for here that I want to stamp this on. Darn it. I had to get all this stuff off my desk. How about a piece of fabric? I do have stamping fabric. Like that I stuff in a box if I think it would be good to stamp on. And I know what trim I think, Glynis, since you said a gold fabric trim, which that is not what you said, but that is okay because we love you.
It wasn't just me. She clarified herself after she might have been thinking it.
5 minutes later.
Right, fabric, so she added it later because she realized she only put part of it. That's funny.
Get that piece right there. And I need a stamping block. I should be using my thing. I'm going to use my thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna try
thing.
Let's see. I think I want
All right, let's see here. Or do I like the bat better? He's cute. I guess he's cute.
Can't see my score line for all the stripes on this. It's making me dizzy.
Uh-oh.
Purple and black. I scored it, but I can't tell where the score lines are.
I could always do this on tissue paper and glue it on the fabric, I guess. Oh, that's wrinkly fabric. All right. I have ink all over my, look at this. I need a baby wipe or I make a huge mess. This is bad. It's very bad. Baby wipe. All right. Margalo's going to make one. Julie forgot to hashtag hers. It isn't spooky anyway. Oh, your scroll? It turned out amazing.
That's okay if it's not spooky. You participated. You should
I feel like none of them were terrifying. I mean, everything, you know. The stencil on the purple one. That was your stencil right there. Is that what you're talking about? That's that paper that I heated. And all I did was sprayed it with purple. And, or no, I used modeling paste on it through your stencil. And then I sprayed it with purple. And then I turned it over and heated up the paper because it's that receipt paper that is thermal. And I was just experimenting and playing. And I think once I hit it with some gold, and maybe I'll use it a little bit in this project. I mean, it's going to be amazing because all those shapes will come out. Those shapes look like leopard spots to me.
I know the smaller one. You said they look like roses.
Oh no, that's a different one.
I think it's the same stencil, isn't it? But it was the mini size.
Well, maybe, I don't know. They're right here. Let's see.
I thought it was the same one.
You have to ask.
But it just shows how different they look when they're different sizes.
Yeah. Well, here. Right here and right here. This one, the shapes are a little bit different on the inside.
Right? Are those the same?
And these ones have a line.
It's got more things in between them. Yeah, it's got more dot spots and stuff in between it.
And the one does look like abstract roses to me, and the other looks
it really does. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. It's going to be really sticky. I hope I got it all worked out. So I probably should tape that down. It's going to move all over. New tape, perhaps? Everybody else has those fancy Misties, and I have my $12 stamp platform here, which works fine for as often as I use it for things like this.
Well, does it not work as well? I mean,
it does, but it kind of moves around. I have to, the plate slides in here, plus I had to add some extra pieces of paper inside. It's got two things that fit down in there, but it's not quite the same design. That's why.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because this one has
I don't see anything so fancy about my Misty that, you know.
Well, this one has an insert down in there. That's the difference. Like there's a tray inside here. And the Misty is flat, I believe, isn't it? And you can use a magnet to put it on or whatever. Yeah. All right, I'm just making sure. I hope that wrinkle doesn't get in my way. Chat amongst yourselves.
All right, let's see here.
Let's see that. Okay. My desk is getting smaller and smaller. This has never been used. I probably should have stamped it out on a piece of paper first, huh?
There we go.
I want this. Carbon paper, Julie? Well, probably lots of things. For one, you can trace things, you know, because that's what carbon paper can be used for. They said abstract roses. The one I think is abstract roses is called broken circles, and the other one is arty squiggles.
Okay. I like the broken circles. Well, I like the arty squiggles too. They look a lot until you put them side by side, and I can see the little things in between them. The circles are very similar, and I thought the larger version of it, the small one, I really like it. It's a cool one.
Yeah, I bet if I did it in the right colors, it would totally look like leopard spots to everyone.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
I'll leave that there for just a minute and figure out how much of this I'm going to use. Oh, that looks cool. Huh. Yep. And we're both talking to ourselves. Here we go.
Well, I could say it out loud, but nobody know what I'm talking about because they can't see it that close up. So,
yeah.
Okay, I have some trivia.
Okay.
Margie, I'm curious if you know this, but anybody.
Margie knows everything.
There is a band, a very well-known, and it's from our era. It's not like, you know, something in the last 10 or 20 years that just came out.
So I'm 10 years younger than you. Are you talking about like the 70s or
the 70s,
like
80s,
era?
90s, the 70s, 80s, okay. 90s, even into the 2000s.
Okay.
So it's from our era, meaning anybody who's here. I know it's, you know, been a part of your life, whether you listened to them or liked them or not. It's been around in your era. There is a band that got their name from that song, Hello Mother, Hello Father.
Oh.
Hello Mother, Hello Father.
I have no idea.
This is your son from Camp Granada. Does anybody know the name
I'm
of the
picturing
band?
Saturday Night Live, Jim Belushi.
So, well, Jim Belushi's the band?
The Blues Brothers. There we go. Well, that was a nice try, right?
It came from that movie. I mean, from that. No, it came from their name came from that song.
I'm trying. Mother, father, mother.
Julie Parker, make random drawings on it. Use this layer on your paper project. Or oh yeah,
mother.
Some carbon paper in his stash. So are you, Julie? Usually the carbon paper comes with a very thin piece of paper and then the side that has the carbon on it, and they're together and you pull them apart. Is that what you're talking about? Make sure I understand you correctly. Is that the kind of thing you are referring to? All right, I got to find some fabric metallic trim. Darn it, I had a piece of fabric metallic trim and I used it on my spooky scroll. And that would have been perfect. I'm going to go pull it off this. I'm going to pull it off of the spooky scroll. So whoever.
I think they might have the answer.
Who does?
Well, I don't know who said it first. I think it might have been Patricia or Amanda.
Let me go back here.
Yeah.
The first guess I see is Amanda, Mamas and Papas.
Uh-huh.
And then I see Candy with Leonard Skinnard.
I'm trying to picture Leonard Skinner singing this.
And then I didn't say they sang it. I said they got their name from the song. Cass Elliot. Margie agrees with Amanda.
Oh, the mamas and the papas.
Debbie agrees with Amanda. Mamas and papas.
Yeah.
No, that's not what you're talking about. Carbon paper. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a picture of what you're talking about then.
The black stuff.
Ding, ding, ding. Candy wins. It is Leonard Skinner.
Oh, how is that? What do you mean they got their name from that? What does that mean?
From the words of the song.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we always sing those first two lines, but not the whole song. The song talks about Mr. Skinner, and his name was Leonard Skinner, and he was a teacher.
What? Oh my goodness. Candy, you are a rock star right now.
And they're from Texas.
A rock star.
Yeah, they're from Texas.
I love me some Dirty Swamp Rock.
Saw a while back, saw a really cool documentary on them. It was really, really quite interesting. All right, so I am looking for fabric metallic trim. Darn it, that piece I used for the spooky scroll would have been perfect on this. It was black with gold metallic, and that's exactly what I need. Let's see if I have another anything, because that was one whole piece, and I think I used the whole thing. It was the perfect length. I don't even know where I got it. It was just scrap in here.
Just putting away the stuff.
I've got some saris. I need to bring those to a sale. Sell the saris, but I don't know that any of them are the right.
I have a
color.
beautiful one. Black. I have not cut up yet.
Black or purple. Let's see. Fabric, metallic. I'm going to look through my scrap bin first just to see if there's not something there. And I'm not seeing anything. What is that? Oh, ew. What is that? Oh. Ew.
Sound like a Muppet.
Oh my goodness.
I love the Muppets. My husband can sing the entire Rainbow Connection song in Kermit's voice.
In Muppet talk? Wow.
In Kermit's voice.
That's amazing.
We used to go on karaoke dates, and all the hosts that they always remember us. And they usually beg Bill to sing that song, and he won't do it. And so, I mean, like, he'll look around the room and be like, there's way too many bikers here. But you would not believe how many bikers get down to that song, because he's up there sitting on a stool like Kermit, singing that song, and it's hilarious. People laugh so hard. Laugh till you cry. That's what.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It is really awesome.
Now that's a laughing craft.
He has got a really low voice, and it's amazing that he can do that with it.
Yeah.
It's impressive. And we have to beg every time.
I am fussy cutting my skeleton.
I need to put some water on that one. Maybe now. Keeping it fresh, you know. Keeping it real.
Water it up, keeping it fresh.
That's right. Just like we do. Okay, so I'm going to fray up these edges. Pulling on it. This is the lining from an old skirt, like from the 80s. I used the fabric in something else, like a Halloween costume or something. And this lining it seemed too good to waste. So I decided it was going to be stamping fabric because it's kind of, I mean, it's not loosely weaved, but it's like that. Okay, so does gold thread count as trim?
Well, I was just thinking that, but it's not fabric.
Oh, it has to be. I thought it
fabric metallic trim.
Well, not everybody has metallic fabric.
Doesn't
that mean
fabric metallic trim? Some metallic trim is made of fabric. Some would be made of sequins or other things.
Well, I have something in mind.
Glynis, does lace count as fabric?
Hold on, I had something in mind.
I know, Margie. She says old from the 80s. Feel ancient.
Oh, stop.
I mean, I know it's more than 25 years. Actually, it's probably closer to 40 years. Still makes you feel old.
I know. Don't tell me how long ago that was because I can't. You know, I just had that birthday and, you know.
Oh, please.
You know, none of us really want that. The big birthdays, the big one is next year, you know, so. Ew. So I'm going to pull out some stuff.
Where is that piece that I cut off? Here we go. Yes. Okay. So lace would work if it was metallic. A fabric.
Gold.
Well, there are a lot of trims that are fabric. Oh, hey.
I think I've got this covered. I think I got it. That's not the one I was looking for, though. No, I love me some metals.
Hey, Judy.
Hello.
Suck it up,
cupcake.
I
think Judy was here earlier.
Different Judy. 333 Judy. 333. Okay, we could make a little song out of that one.
Special.
Judy, is this your first time here at our Saturday Night Laugh and Craft?
2 Judys in one night? That's amazing.
Oh. 2 Judys. We've got 2. Oh, at the sales, we have like 2 of everybody now. It's awesome. Because everybody is still. How about metallic paper? I can do metallic paper too.
I would think that wouldn't work. Not
in place of the fabric.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking in my
also as well.
I think. See, this is the one I had in mind, right here. Oh, that one right there that I haven't used yet. It's kind of fringy.
Okay.
Or that has gold. Let's see.
I have an idea. I could have made that bigger, but I didn't. Since I didn't, that's okay. I'm not gonna need this, but I am going to need a little trimmer back.
Okay, I think one of those is gonna have to do it. That's my gold. At least on the art half of this room. Okay, so I have this tool that has some gold feathers. I have this stuff that's like it's like a mesh with gold and white. Although I don't really like that for this project. I have this stuff that I haven't used any of yet.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cool.
I think there we go.
I have my favorite old fabric from curtains that I had when my kids were little, and it's like super old fabric. I love it. It's damask two-tone gold. I also have this with this.
Judy, we're so happy to have you here too.
Take this one.
She's so happy to find. She watched all the spooky scrolls.
Yay! Well, welcome.
Nice.
Thank you.
You guys, when we do these collabs every month, you guys are welcome to participate. Mariah has put out the invitation to anybody who wants to participate. And if you've got a YouTube channel and just want to record it, we'll put you in the hop. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, then you can get pictures, take pictures of it, and post those in the groups. But yeah, we would love to have you guys participate as well.
We would like to. We were talking
really
about
awesome.
having.
Let's hold off on that. Hold off on that.
Okay,
Hold off on that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it would be fun to have a bunch of people from each group participating, making whatever the challenge is. I don't know, Mariah, have you already decided on the next one?
Or at least everybody's admin would be fun to get them involved. Yeah.
Give me a week to catch up before you decide on the next one. Let's see, that is 1 1/4 and a tiny bit. There we go. Let's do this. Yeah, admin would be fun.
Yeah, it would be. Okay, I think this goes here. This goes here. Might need to glue 2 of these together because it's getting harder to. I happen to have this one sitting here that I mopped something up with.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is what Glynis has done with the current challenge, which is the
How is she done already? I don't understand.
The skull or skeleton.
Hell?
Glynis, that is the exact trim I was just looking at using.
Oh my goodness.
But it's the wrong color. Mine's pink and gold. Okay, fabric metallic trim and skull and corrugate. I almost forgot my corrugate, Julie. Okay, here's Glynis's. How cute. I like it. I like the B in there too. I love the letters.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
How'd you find all that so fast?
That really is gorgeous.
Okay. That's okay, Judy. You don't have to have a YouTube channel. It's always nice if you have the opportunity to make any of these projects from tonight, to make them with the same criteria and to post your pictures in the group.
So in Happy Paper People, and if you haven't joined, Judy, come to Happy Paper People Facebook group, and it'll ask you some questions to get in. If you answer all the questions, it will let you in. But we like for people to craft along as we're making these, and tonight's a real different kind of challenge.
Yeah.
And so not everybody can do it along, but a lot of people will do it later during the week, and it's tell us what to do, where the people in chat are telling us what we have to make, what we have to use to make whatever we're going to make. We've done where they tell us what to make and what to use, and
they're bossy.
We might do that next month. Go back to, not only do you tell us what to use, but you tell us what we have to make. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And so then everybody, when you make
that was more of a drawing, though, wasn't it? That
when you make the things, that was what we did at the very, very beginning. Then we like you to post all the things that you make in the group. We really, really love seeing everybody's creations, whether it's food or photography or junk journaling or crocheting or whatever that art or craft is. We really love seeing it all because we get inspiration from all of it.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what your craft is. Seeing the other things gives you inspiration for your thing. And we love that. So definitely come into the group and share everything you make. And so those who want to participate in the Makers Creative Collab can make the things. And if you don't, if you're here, you have a YouTube channel. But if you don't necessarily record videos or have interest in recording videos, that's understandable. And then if you want to take pictures and post them in the groups, we would all love to consider you a part of that challenge and see your pictures. It's always, I love seeing we're all doing the same thing and how differently we all do it. I really love that.
That is the best.
It's inspiring.
That's what we are doing tonight. Yes. That's why we do this, to show you the different ways that you can use
we're not
those
making the same thing, but we're using the same things to make it, to make whatever we're making. Yeah.
All right. Now I'm going to stencil. something with lines. Maybe not the same one. I'm gonna use my crosses that I always go back to. You know, oh, that's not the crosses. Grab the wrong one.
Yeah, Glennis is rocking it. She's making some cool things.
Glennis
And
is
I'm telling you what, maybe it's because she has
that one?
become such a master fussy cutter, but she's the fastest crafter I know. She's everything. If you say, okay, we're all making such and such, she'll make 5 to every 2 we make.
Well, yeah. And I used to be faster, and I feel like the longer I do this, the more relaxed. I'm not sure. I don't know why.
I don't know.
It could be about relaxing.
Could be a combination of things.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use that one.
It could be that she's not sitting there talking while she's doing it.
That could be it, because I'm, I mean, it's harder on these nights for us, I think, to...
We craft faster when we're alone. That's for sure.
Oh,
when I'm just alone, not talking to anybody, quiet, I do. Yeah. So it all depends on what my purpose is. Do I need to just get some things done? I mean, the Saturday night laugh and craft, the whole purpose is just to get together and laugh and relieve the stress from the week and make some stuff at the same time. So that's, as long as we do that, then we're all good.
But when you guys are giving us items, it's a little bit different. Right?
I know, there's something about this night, though, that does take some stress off of me, because I don't have to even think about what to prepare. I don't have to make up a prototype. I don't have to, think of anything. I just show up and you tell me what to do. Not that that's any easier to do, but in preparation, it's easier.
Yeah, I have
preparation is easier.
For this. That's nice.
For sure, yeah.
It's just what kind of pile do I have around my desk?
Gold metallic, except it's not fabric. But I'm getting it. Don't worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head, Glennis. I am getting some fabric.
She already knew what gold fabric she was going to use too. It was probably sitting on her nightstand. That's why she's so quick.
The word skull is brilliant. That was a good idea. But it really only works because she has the skull there,
Yeah.
I love being bossy, Margie says.
Yeah, you guys are pretty bossy.
Yeah, the medical skulls with the different areas and meanings.
Yeah, I love those.
Right out of a medical book. Margalo, well, my husband would truly agree that bossy is me. That's funny. Yeah, Glennis, when you craft from your bed, you have to have everything handy.
Okay.
Margalo, I overthink everything, so I'm super slow. Yeah, Margalo, that's a lot of times why we don't tell you ahead of time what we're doing or see the end result, because a lot of people are like that. And we do some things purposefully that we know will help you overcome that. We know that they will. And so we might say, gather this, and this, or some of, small embellishments or whatever the things are. And then if you will go along with us and do the steps as we do them, in the end, they always turn out amazing. Everybody's always thrilled with what they got, but we kind of prevented you from overthinking it, which is
overthinking sometimes our enemy, isn't it?
Julie, you tell Margalo.
Yep, that's the truth.
Hi, Sandy.
Hello,
Sandy Rath.
Oh, great to have you here.
Yeah,
that barely showed up.
Definitely. Okay, that's really pretty, but I got to get that metallic right there.
My favorite stamp here. So if I put like this off center.
Okay. So which metallic is closest to? Oh, maybe this one. Let's try this one. Okay. Nope, I don't want it that way. This way.
I'm throwing ink pads now. That didn't show up either. That is such a brilliant stamp. Oh, I can see it. It's just blending in. Maybe it'll show up down here. Maybe it needed a shadow.
All right.
I know.
I'm cutting up one of my very favorite pieces of lace.
That is a gorgeous piece of lace.
It is, isn't it? It's got metallic in it, like peacock colors of metallic.
It reminds me of that lace that Margie got me at one of the sales from that were in the samples. The samplers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that what that is? A sampler?
This is what it came from, one of those samplers. Yeah, I love this.
Yeah, I love it.
I didn't hold very many back for myself, but I grabbed this one. I don't know. I've had a thing about making purple embellishments and elements lately. So that's got, yeah, the metallic in the lace. That counts, right, Glennis?
Really like it when things go off a page. Doesn't matter what it is. Just makes me happy when it continues. So I'm letting these kind of go off the page and then doing asymmetrically. I think I need to add a black one too. I've got copper and white, and you probably can't see it right there, but it is there if you see it in person. I think we should have one of these nights where we have to use something from the list before. Like, you know how we're always changing up the rules? We could be using like for the last one, we have to use scraps from the first two. And then they become a collection and they all match also. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That one showed up. Yay. It's busy. So, and it wouldn't be mine if it wasn't busy. We all know I'm busy stuff. And in threes, need one here. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I like it when I stare at something for a while because it has lots to look at.
Let's see here.
This needs another one right there, huh? I could balance it with, let it go. If there's any ink left in here.
What do I need? I need something with cellophane so I can push this down and not get glue all over my fingers, because you know there's glue on it coming right through the lace. But don't smear it once you push it down, or that smears the glue around. I do like using scraps up, and I've got quite a bit.
Quite a big collection.
Quite a big collection of scraps. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Yeah.
We keep making more every weekend too.
Yeah.
And I try to reach for my scraps first. I don't know about you guys, but I try not to cut up a whole piece of paper and I'll gel print on them.
Yeah.
And, you know,
well, every month when we do this, we put a twist on it.
Yeah.
Maybe next month's twist could be that we can only use
scraps.
Maybe.
Maybe that's a good idea.
That would for sure be a challenge.
I'm looking at this wrong. No, I am not. Just I like this. I need the surface here to glue this down. Yeah,
you do end up creating more, Julie. Hopefully they're smaller though, so but it doesn't feel like less when you're putting the same amount of scraps back in the bucket.
I'm gonna pull out the old trusty Sharpie here and hit up some of these areas that didn't want to stamp on the fabric.
I need to refill my Fabri-Tac here.
Going around he has a cute little heart-shaped nose.
All right, it feels like it's got
goobers stuff here.
Smaller but more. Yep. That is the truth, Julie.
Okay. Works for me. Maybe I should have used a gold one on his eye patch if I was going to do that and go to that trouble.
I'd have to go grab another bottle of Fabri-Tac because this is it's so low that when I squeeze it, it just shoots it back up the bottle because the bottle's soft and there's not all that much Fabri-Tac in it. Need to refill it.
Okay, we'll do that. All right, I'm going to use my push that off there. I have an extra bottle of this glue right here to send to you, PM Artist Studio, because I heard you talking about how you had never used Fabri-Tac and you were having a difficult time with fabric glue. And I started well, it's the Beacon. It's made by the same company. It's the foam and poster board adhesive, but it's the same formula. Have you not used it? Have you used it?
That's
it's
the one from the Dollar
exactly
Tree?
the same formula. Yeah. They're calling it foam and poster board adhesive, but it's so much cheaper, and it's made by the same company, and it's the same stuff.
I'll have to compare the ingredient list.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, use it and you'll know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's really
well, I know it's only $1, but it's a teeny tiny bottle. Where the Fabri-Tac ones are great big bottles, so I haven't compared how many ounces.
Oh, it's cheaper for sure. Because the big bottles are so expensive.
But how many ounces are in the big bottles?
I do not know. Like 8
more.
And they're like $13 or $16 a bottle.
No,
and these
I don't pay that for
1.75. What do you pay for yours?
No.
What do you pay for it then?
Like 8.
Where?
I have to look and see. The last time when I order them, I always order 6 or 8 bottles at a time.
Oh, that's why you're buying it in bulk, huh?
Not if it's on Amazon. They don't give you a bulk discount. Yeah, I won't pay that much for it. It's not worth that much.
All right, let's see here.
But yeah, Fabri-Tac, Fabrifix 1, 2, 3, all made by Beacon, are all the same. It's just where they're marketed. What part of the country, what part of the world. I just haven't checked out the foam.
Yeah, you should really try it.
One. Yeah, I should.
I could pop one in your package.
Yeah, I got a Dollar Tree down the street. I'll just go grab
They don't always have them. Oftentimes they're out. I couldn't find it there for the longest time, and Ivy had sent me a few bottles first, so I'm just paying it forward.
Well, I will go.
It was a while back. Then I went in and saw them, and I was like, look what I found. And Bill said, why didn't you get them all? And I said, I can't do that to somebody. I can't.
They'll restock them.
Because they did it.
Have you checked Dollar Tree online? Because you can buy in bulk. They'll say minimum of 12 bottles, but if you buy 12 bottles for $12, then that's not that
that's
much
still
to buy.
Such a good deal.
The way we go through them.
Yeah, it's like a liquid hot glue.
Let's see, you need my.
It's like a cold hot glue. And it's good for not just fabric. It's good for lots of things.
Yeah.
I want to put something else.
Yeah, but anything that you're adhering fabric to, or some fabric to something, something to fabric.
Yeah.
They don't both have to be fabric. Anything where fabric is involved, this is, honestly, the very best glue because it holds it. It doesn't just come up. Like, I mean, I can use some of the other super great glues, like our glitter glue, and depending if it's fabric, it'll soak in and then doesn't stick, comes right up. So, okay, that's not working. Let me look. I'm looking through my.
I just can't balance this. I don't know what's going on with my head.
Of lace and trim.
Cardboard.
I'll look at the ones that are hanging here. Let's see.
I get all married to the layer underneath and then I don't want to cover it. And that's usually when I can't balance something, it's because I'm trying to save something.
Right.
Because I'm like, no, in my head, I just can't cover it.
Yeah.
Again.
Let's see. Not gonna work. Maybe I don't need that. Maybe I'm just looking for a too much. Okay. Let me move on and get this little skeleton guy taken care of before I knock him on the floor and can't find him. Oh, I know what he'd be perfect on. Where did I put those?
We need another one of those. Where did I put it? Crap. Okay. We've got you. You. I can't have you wrapping around. All right. I'm at the point where I'm like, just do it. Just glue it down. Take time. Just glue it down.
Julie's going, do what you would tell me to do. Just glue it down.
Do it. That's right. Why not? I was going to go this way. I love this trim, but you only get like one whole feather every so often. The rest of them are partials. And this gold is
right.
Fantastic. I love it. But, you know, if you're going to cut them out, it's not as good.
All right. Let's see. This one's too
All right, so we've got that. Another little piece of this.
Not too big.
Like,
okay, that's too long.
Right there.
Oh, let's see. It needs to stick out a bit.
Oh, okay. That way.
Okay, getting my corrugate together. Let's see here. Go back and
Blue
catch up.
burgers.
There's small bits of keep everything till I finish a project, then anything tiny goes in the garbage. Yeah, I keep it all till I finish a project because you never know what little pieces you might need. And then little teeny tiny things go in the garbage. Yep, because we have so much. Lucy says the stuff from the dollar store does not seem to work as well on larger pieces of fabric. Interesting. Margalo says 8 ounces of Fabri-Tac is $9.99 at Walmart. Cool. That's not a bad price.
That is not a bad price.
Amanda has been looking for Helmer 450 quick dry for fabric. Amanda, where are you? Are you in the U.S. or another country? Judy, Helmer is good. Mariah's trying to finish a box of ATCs. Yeah, delivered to your car, Margalo. Ordered online, drive up to Walmart and make the call. Even 3D stuff, ACT cards, awesome. ATC, artist trading cards. Yep. Fingers dyslexic. No, it probably auto-corrected on you, Julie. Because, ACT is a test and ATC, it doesn't really know. Until you type it a whole bunch of times, then your phone will start to know what you meant. And then it'll just go with you. That's when you make a flip of some sort. What doesn't work for me is glue sticks, Margie says. Just double checked. $9.97 for 8-ounce Fabri-Tac at Longview, Washington, Walmart.
Huh.
Thanks, Margalo. That's awesome.
Good.
Which means that, yeah, you'd get it. It'll be available online on Walmart too then. Don't cover it, just make it interactive. Margie, I've turned off of glue sticks because over time it didn't stay stuck. That's
I don't like that either.
Problem I found with glue sticks. Exactly. The only time
really only just use them on tissue paper or
Yep. Whoops.
Like I said, your glue has to be as strong as whatever you're putting down.
Right.
And oftentimes the glue
Liquitex matte medium with napkins. I want to try that, Julie. I'm going to get me some of that.
I do like using my.
If I sold the paper, I would use it. But then, yes, I agree, Julie. If I'm putting something down and then I'm going to sew the paper, I'll use a glue stick because it really just needs to hold it in place. It doesn't matter if it stops being sticky. Lucy, I have a Xyron as well, but the cartridges are getting so expensive. Yeah, yes, that is so true. Also, ironed napkins on freezer paper, the kind they use in patchwork. Nice. Amanda's in Kansas. I don't know if I've seen Helmer's. Have you seen Helmer's, Amanda, over here? I know that there are a lot in the UK, and Julie gets it in Australia, but
yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen it.
Helmer's here.
Okay, am I missing anything? Where's my list? Okay, cardboard skull metallic trim. I did do this, but I feel like I'm going to put some other metallic on here somewhere. A different kind of metallic.
Okay.
And I have this pretty rose here that I might use. I mean, that's pretty big for this hunk of cardboard. So, where were the other ones at? I shove them in here. That's right. I just shoved them in there. Maybe.
My little guy.
Oh, I know. Right here. So I have something to show.
Okay.
I haven't used yet. It took me forever to get because I got it used. And for some reason, FedEx takes a long time. Look what I got.
Oh, you got a Zutter.
I did. I found it for really cheap, too.
Wow.
And it's got all the stuff with it, the ring things. But I did only get the 2 sets of rings.
The binder. The binder
right.
rings.
Yeah. So I'll be
So just
looking.
watch for those. Yeah, watch for those on sale.
And it came with the book.
Nice.
I really don't like that it's pink, but okay. And I'm going to watch some videos.
Oh, who cares if it's pink?
Yeah. I'm pretty excited.
Cool.
Do you have a cinch, Marianne?
I do have a cinch. Yep. I do have a cinch. They use the same.
Used it?
Yeah. I haven't used it recently. I haven't used it for a while, but I've got so much stuff stacked up on a shelf that I've been wanting to bind. I need to pull it out and do it. It's been a while, long while. There's just so many things to do.
I know. There's not enough
focusing on one, and then you
all
forget
of them.
something else, and then you start focusing on that, and you forget something else. And
Yup. That's what we do. Okay. Let's see. I think a glue stick is fine for a good glue stick is fine for washi tape because washi tape is so light, thin. It's just like an extra bit of glue.
Humana. That's exactly what I was thinking. Humana.
I always forget to use washi.
I gotta put the top back on this.
I'm glad I didn't go on a washi buying frenzy because there's so many cool ones because I forget to use it.
Yes, there are. Both Zutter and Cinch cost well over $100 to buy here. Yeah, they pretty much are here too, Julie. You gotta. I just when I got mine, it was
found mine on eBay.
I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago or something. I just happened to walk into Michael's on the day that they only had one left, and got it for 75% off.
Wow.
Yeah, I scored. I know that I did.
That is really good. Yeah, I got mine on eBay for cheap. It was my birthday wish. Let's see. Okay.
Let's see.
I want some words.
Oh, cool. Judy's got a Zutter.
Oh.
Margie has a Zutter. Oh, they used to have Helmers at Hobby Lobby? Okay. Glennis, are you talking about the ink? Oh, I know why it shows up blue, because it's actually purple. And this is purple metallic paint on this one. And anything purple always shows up as blue.
Oh, it's
on it's YouTube. So is this showing up as purple, Glennis, this paper? This flower up here is blue, and then all the metallics, but this paper is actually purple with black stripes. Is this showing up as purple? I'm wondering.
Hold on just a sec. I'm grabbing my word book.
Because if this shows up as purple, this one is the exact same color. And they probably, I don't have YouTube up, they probably look completely different. It's Dusty Concord. That's what it is.
Oh, that's because it's in between those colors.
And this paper is the exact same color as Dusty Concord. I pulled out Seedless Preserves too, but that's not. This one is more gray, has a little more gray in it.
It's like mauve, purple, pink color. It's Dusty Concord, in my opinion. It's
I see it as a gray, a purple with a bit of gray in it.
I don't know what it's in the word book is. Use this.
A grayish purple. The Seedless Preserves is much more pink purple.
This is the one I have. Well, nope. That is not the one I have. Oh, this one. Seedless Preserve is the one I was talking about.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
Yeah.
what you just described sounds to me just like
Yeah.
seedless preserves that I'm looking at. Yeah,
Gosh,
Dusty
these are-
Concord is grayish purple.
Okay.
Seedless
let's do
Preserves is
that
more
here.
of that pink.
I don't know where my Tim Holtz words are. They usually sit right all together, and I don't know what I've done with them, actually. So hopefully there'll be something in here. Something snarky, hopefully.
Let's see. This needs edge.
I ride the line between snarky and gothic.
Well, if somebody's going to try to pin me into one genre, then I'm going to have a problem because I like so many different ones. So I don't see it as a problem.
Oh, here we go. I found the one.
What did he call it, Julie? I know it's a dark purple. I don't remember what he called it. And I actually haven't seen it. I did not watch the live.
What did he release today?
A new color. So everything, it's always the complete set.
Oh, a new
color.
ink and spray, and one of those.
Everything.
I figured it was everybody's been talking about the gel crayons.
Well, yeah, that's why they've been talking about him, because he released that a week or two ago.
Huh. Why am I using
when he releases a new color, one of everything.
Yeah.
A whole line of that color. And I heard that it was a super dark purple.
I'll have to go look.
But I haven't seen the color yet, so I'm wondering what you would describe it as, and what did he call it? Does anybody remember? He called it snarky gothic. No.
Snarky gothic? Oh, it's my color. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. No, she's just saying what you said. Snark. You read the line between snark and gothic.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got Kindred Spirits, or just Spirits, and I've got Dare. Dare is kind of cool. Maybe that's how he lost his eye. Let's see.
Let's go in here. It won't.
Or Karma. Maybe that's how he lost his eye. Okay, you guys decide. A Villainous Potion. Oh, I love it.
Oh, Villainous Potion.
Okay.
Nice.
It's like there's an alcohol ink color called Villainous.
There's the ink or the alcohol pearl? One of the
purple.
One of those, is Villainous, and it's purple.
That's probably okay. So he does have an eye patch here.
Okay.
His word, is it Karma? Is it Kindred Spirits, or is it Dare?
Well, he might have dared to do something and then
lost his eye.
Lost his eye in the
But I was saying,
that is possible.
Yes, it is. So maybe I'll just go with Dare because it's funny.
It is funny. I like it.
There. Yeah, that was the reason I picked Karma too. That's why I pulled that out. Both of those could have been an eye loss.
Yeah. Karma would have been a good one too.
I do have. Let's see. Kind of want this on something. I meant to pull out the Scream. I have a sticker with the Scream on it, and I wanted to use it. I thought about using it for the scrolls, and then I forgot.
Yeah.
And then maybe this is fine, or just a scrap of some sort.
We are really slow tonight. It's 7 minutes to 9.
I noticed it.
Wow.
We are pretty slow tonight.
We really are.
Nice day, and
we usually get at least one thing an hour.
but we also have had a really busy week, and we're enjoying this process, I think.
Yep, we are.
So it doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't matter.
No.
Just people were waiting to get to choose something they didn't get to tonight.
Yeah. So how many of you are going to do some of these and post it for a drawing next Friday? Or just do it to post it and enjoy the prompts. One or the other.
Drawing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, if you're going to do it, you just as well be in the drawing.
That's right. But I mean, if it, yeah.
And don't forget to go to the Happy Paper People page, not the group, and pick a number for the drawing that's in there.
And while you're at it, check out all the great things we have listed, and we're doing that daily. So
that drawing ends tomorrow at 12:59 Mountain Time.
All right.
So on my short video with the spooky scrolls, I did say that I was going to give away the scroll in Happy Paper People.
Oh, I did see that.
So
yeah. Maybe it should be a membership drive or something.
Wanted to ask you guys for ideas of how you'd like to see it given away.
That's a great idea.
And even if you're not interested in it, maybe you just don't, it's not your thing, that's okay. I am not offended. It was kind of outside my box too, but it was fun to stretch and try to think of some stuff. You still might have some ideas of how to give it away within the group.
All right.
Oh, let's see. I am going to need.
Then I'm going to use this heavier glue because I want to kind of create little loopy glue dots.
I need
textured.
Is the teeny tiny crochet hook, and they're not in this room. Need to be able to pull this through. So I'll use teeny tiny tweezers and see if I can get a hold of them.
Teeny tiny tweezers.
Teeny tiny. Well, they're big tweezers, but they get to a skinny winny tiny little point.
Skinny winny.
Yep. Skinny winny tiny little point.
Skinny winny.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I'm not good at leaving white space. I have to remind myself, and then even then I cover it all up. I was about to take the ink to that, and I'm just gonna until
leave it alone.
You know what? I'm probably
leave it alone for a bit.
I'm probably gonna take ink to it. I mean, let's face it.
Let's face it. As soon as we all hang up, she'll take it. She'll take it.
I will. I will
do it. Yep.
It's like I'm offended by the color white or something. Yeah. I don't mind cream. I don't like leaving a lot of it, but I like dark stuff, and I don't know why. Make it stop. So I had some scraps on my desk, and I actually made this little stretchy lace pocket for a couple of these extra scrolls that I had made, and they tuck inside. Isn't that cute? I mean, it's not done, but a little scroll pocket, and it's stretchy. And here's one with witches on it, and it's got the stretchy pocket just big enough for one scroll. There was nudity. I covered them. It's not done. I was just like gluing scraps down.
Right.
Clearly, I'm feeling 30 days of Halloween right now. All right. So I could always get my Stabilo out. I do want to do his eye. His eye patch.
Let's see. Draw names.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to write all
Yeah.
these ideas down. If you guys have some ideas, we could draw names.
Draw names.
Okay, so Glennis, how? Draw names for what? If people leave a comment on the video, or just everybody in Happy Paper people, or what do they have to do to get in the drawing? I guess that's probably my question that I should have clarified before. What should be the criteria?
How do they get their names in there? Yeah. And
let's see. I think you should give it to someone born on July 4th. Is that really your birthday? That's awesome. What an amazing birthday. Anybody who has a birthday on July 4th, or raise your hand. We'll have a drawing from the July 4th babies.
Or anybody here tonight that has a birthday.
There you go.
July 4th.
Here tonight. It was born on July 4th. Sandy.
Oh, that's funny.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I like it.
That's awesome. And
teeny tiny crochet hooks. Yeah, I do too, Margie. They're just not in this room. But yeah, that's what I needed. But that little tweezer.
What's going on here?
That little tweezer worked okay. Let's see if maybe we give just a little bit of purple to the burlap hairs.
Is that an alarm? That is the alarm, isn't it?
That is, yep, that is 9 o'clock.
Oh my God.
And I just finished right on the dot.
So Margie says, I would rather see fewer items and chat more. And I think that's lovely. It is a lot of us. It is our Saturday night in. And that is wonderful to get to hang out with friends. And so we appreciate you. And we're glad that you're here to hang out with friends and chat and do all that. I could sit and fiddle with this one for hours too.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
A couple minutes ago it was August, and now it's almost the end of October. What the heck?
Yeah, I know.
Julie's mom's birthday's on the 27th. And Mariah's is next week.
Okay.
Must have the name Amanda and be born on July 4th.
You know, Mariah, I had mine last week.
Oh, so, no. July 4th. Best week, July 4th. Yeah, Sandy must have the name Amanda, and then they can get in the drawing. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Only Amanda's can win.
Good night, Debbie. Thank you for being here.
Good night. Thank you.
Hope you accomplished a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Good night, Debbie. Good night, Debbie.
We love you and we appreciate all your help with everything, Debbie.
Yes, we do.
And let's see.
What is next week? It's the 3rd week of October. Mariah, my brother's birthday is next week. What day's your birthday, Mariah? Good night. Let's see. Night, night, Debbie. Oh, my birthday is June. It was Sharon whose birthday was last week. Yeah. Yep. Sharon's birthday was last week. The 20th. Okay, my brother's the 23rd. Yeah, that's coming right around the corner. Goodness, just 4 days.
No way. You guys are lying. No way.
Really?
There's just no way.
Nice, Debbie. Nice.
So I'll be adding some other
organization
to these, but I like the way they came out, and they're definitely different. So you guys picked really good items tonight.
So here's mine. I took 2 6x6 pieces of paper, and I left them 2 6x6 pieces of paper and folded them into this little book, mini book, metallic fabric. It's purple with black. It's Halloween-y purple, and I know purple always shows up as blue on YouTube, but see the Halloween-y stuff. This is Alice in Wonderland Halloween, actually.
Oh, that's really cute.
And this one has a pocket on top, and that's where the tag goes in that has the little skeleton and the corrugate. And then there's a couple of pages. Oops, I got to check that there. There's another pocket right here. This one's a side pocket. And then there's another couple of pages. So it could actually be a teeny tiny mini album.
Cute, cute, cute.
Yeah, so, okay, that's the, I'm going to put something down in there. This is the two 6x6 pieces of paper. This was one, and this other side was the other. And I bound them together with a piece of metallic paper that I had done with, actually that was paint. That was gel print, metallic gel print, probably on, I think that's on Yupo, so that'll last a long time as a spine. Yupo, or the stuff that, the plastic paper that looks like Yupo, acts like Yupo, but is cheaper than Yupo. So that's my second one. There's my first one. Okay, let's see yours up close.
Okay, I'm gonna fiddle with this forever, and then I'll share pictures. So up close, I have.
Cutie. Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you so much. I can't, Mariah, and
thanks, Margie.
Wait until the end.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Thank you.
Know, that's awesome.
Probably Mariah, huh?
It's definitely bedtime. Yeah, we're closing up at 9 o'clock too, so we can get some sleep because we like to make it to yours tomorrow morning. So
exactly. Yeah. Everybody that's leaving, good night, and we'll share pictures. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm going to show this real close.
Okay.
For a moment here.
Yeah.
Let's see. And I've got all these washers that I made. Just punches.
Cool.
And this stencil reminds me of a spider, so I thought it was appropriate. And it's that iridescent green. And this was all scraps except for that rice paper. Cool. And then that's the inside, because I made kind of a little door here. Maybe I'll put some spooky words or something, secret behind the secret door.
Oh, and there's your window.
And there's my window that I stamped on. And another one of those, because, you got to have three. Did a little bit of script, a little bit of scribbling, That's the, I don't know if you recognize that Stamperia paper. I folded it over here and here. I put where I had punched out those circles. I just was throwing my scraps on there. And then this is, a sprayed piece of paper
I like the back.
I already had.
I like the spray. Good night, Mariah and Patricia.
Good night. Thank you, guys. Oh, thanks. Okay, so this one is my skeleton with his eye patch. Isn't he cute? That's a cool stamp.
That is a cute one. I like the heart eye patch.
Yeah. Oh, I colored it. It's copper and gold. I just colored it. It was already on there. It was part of the stamp. I just happened to color it.
The heart. Was the heart?
Yeah, the heart.
Okay, that's what I said. I like the heart.
Yeah, it was a heart already. So we've got the feathers. I've got some stamps that kind of mimic the same shape as the feather, that scrolly sort of, and it's also on a sprayed piece of gel print. I've got some black trim here in 3 places just to add some extra interest. And then the cardboard, I love the way it came out because I sprayed it and then it got wet. So it was kind of crushed. And then I touched it with that copper and I love it. It's cool. Just such an interesting look. And then the back is, because I glued 2 cards together, they're index cards. That is the back.
What she made. I already showed mine. And then we're wrapping up.
This looks blue on camera and it's so weird to me.
Is it purple?
Yeah, it is purple.
Yeah, actually. Always does.
Yeah.
YouTube, even StreamYard does not show purple very well.
Thank you.
Well, that was a lot of fun, guys.
Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, that was a blast. I would rather we have more fun with 2 projects than push it 2 in general. I mean, it's nice if everybody gets picked, but maybe
next time we'll do many we get through.
Yeah.
As long as everybody's having fun, however many we get through is great.
It really was a lot of fun.
Because the laugh and friendship part is more important than the
so much
part.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm probably going to do a few more things to these, and then I'll share some photos. I hope to see everybody else's photos. I hope they use these prompts. If you need them again, they are rice paper, window envelope, and eyelet for the first one. Second one was cardboard, skull, and metallic fabric trim. So if you're watching on replay, write those down and share in the group, because there's going to be a drawing, and let's see what you can
have
do.
to tag Glynis.
Yes,
You
tag
have to
Glennis.
tag Glynis to get in the drawing.
Yeah. And please join our group. If you're here on replay, give us a thumbs up, comment below if you have any questions or any comments you'd like to share. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. We love it.
Been a lot of fun, guys. Thank you. It was a really fun night. Can't wait to see your creations. And thanks for watching the Spooky Scrolls today. And we'll see you in the group tomorrow. Don't forget to get into the drawing on the page.